What is he doing? What is he doing?
Alive, ladies and gentlemen.
Jesus Christ.
I was just making sure everything was in.
Bro, like, just had to go into the ticket.
Into the Spiderverse. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. I am LAJ.
Raven your GS.
Mr. Blitz here.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. We're in the studio and we've got a banger of a show for you today. A banger. Today we're going to be talking about so much stuff. We're going to be talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem. We're going to be talking about Fast X. We're going to be talking about Jonathan Majors' case.
We need a big disclaimer on that one.
Bruv.
Because that's about to be peaking here.
Bruv.
We're about to set the whole building on fire with that news.
We got the Kraven trailer reaction.
Come on.
What, have we got another trailer reaction besides that? We're going to be looking behind the scenes. First look at Rebel Moon.
Yeah.
How could you forget that?
It's all the DC stuff that's floating around in my head. That's why you're getting me. We're going to be talking about the new Superman, the new Lois. We're going to be talking about James Gunn, The Flash, and everything in between, ladies and gentlemen.
Come off! It's like the Flash, bro.
What in the haberdashery?
What's going on?
I don't listen. Ever since coming back from LA, things just ain't been the same, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's going on, but it's.
I went into the Speed Force. I saw the future.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're good. I was wanted to go to, to one of Flash. I wanted into the Speed Force.
See, when I run up into the camera, I don't want to hear nothing else.
Yo, I thought the computer was on fire on side, but what's going on?
I don't know what's popping off in it.
Yo, man. See, this is my. See, we already spoke about this. Going to LA. Aftermath of LA is a madness. It's a madness. We said this like a month ago. Now look where we are. It's mad.
All right, look, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, firstly, shout out to everyone who has been waiting, who's been hitting us up, who've been supporting us, who've been loving us. Thank you. Special shout out to everyone who came to meet us across our travels, whether that was in LA or wherever you saw us. Appreciate you. Appreciate. There's some other things like there's stuff I want to announce, but I'm not even sure if we can announce them yet, so we're not even doing that. I know. I'm going off script.
Yeah, do your thing.
Stick to the teleprompter.
God.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you what's going to be happening today. We're going to be watching this first trailer for Mutant Mayhem. It's not the first trailer, but that's what we're starting off with. We're going into Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse, Fast 9, blah, 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 blah. Yo, run the first trailer, man. Let's just turn it up. We've got so many trailers to get to, like, get me. All right.
I'm awesome. We're just running errands.
That's it.
This looks so good.
No, it really does, man.
Some of the guys wanted to get pizza and I tried to talk them out of it. Hey guys, you weren't monsters that were sent by society and we did do what we wanted. What would you guys do? Could I maybe get a girlfriend? Can you imagine that?
Not bad. No, the animation looks crazy, this thing, man.
I want to know everything about you. Oh, Daddy, quit bringing that giant rat. That makes me feel like a rat.
Superfly.
Everything is because he kills everyone who does.
Yeah. Man spotted this chair, though.
Superfly, and then everyone will think we're cool. They'll accept us.
Can I kick it? He's making a deal tonight under the Brooklyn Bridge. Can I kick? Whoa. Kick.
What the? Y'all some little tortoises, huh?
I can't live in our other
Tortoises. You want to roll with us? Humans are never gonna like us. So we gonna let the mutants rule the earth.
Peoples, they got to go.
Okay, sort of a twist.
We can't stop him.
We gotta try.
6 in the morning, police at my door.
My son, Michelangelo, you have heart. Donatello, you have wisdom. Raphael, you have bravery. And Leonardo, honor.
Enough talk! I dream about fighting every night!
You've got a rage problem, right?
It's not a problem!
Look at that, bro.
The lineup is mad.
Yeah, even John Cena's in this thing.
Yeah. John Cena and Seth Rogen played Bebop and Rocksteady. They're the voices for those two. Jackie Chan's the voice for
Splinter.
And then they've got like a whole bunch of kids playing the Ninja Turtles and April. I thought that was
Well,
stupid.
they actually got
Got kids. They've actually got kids.
Oh, really?
They're actual kids, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they're not adults playing at kids. They're kids' voices. Like, I love that.
No, that's
sick.
super sick.
Yeah,
bro.
love that about it.
Nah, I love the whole thing about just humans not liking them and they have to overtake it. Kind of reminds me of the lizard in Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the Speed Force.
What? Ugh.
We're glitching right
Yeah,
now.
bruv. Do you know what? Yeah, one of the other things that I think is sick about it is like the animation is coming out next, and I feel like Spider-Verse has just peppered up so many things, bruv. You get me? When you're looking at Puss in Boots, what they did there.
I just watched that on the way to LA.
What
Puss
the last
in Boots.
the second one,
The last
one with the wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Last Wish.
Let's shout out to Mr. Ballistic for putting me on that.
Yeah.
That movie's sick.
To be honest, since that came out, man, them have been onto me about like I've seen it, but they was onto me about no, you gotta check it out, and it does go super hard as well. So love that, man. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, a couple of things I want to tell you about. If you want to get involved in today's show, if you want to be a part of it, other than just viewing, all I need you to do is hit up the super chat. We're gonna get to your comments, we're gonna get to your questions, and we're gonna be integrating them into the show. So don't wait. Shell them. All right, look. Since we're talking about anything you man got anything else on the mutant mayhem?
Boy, like the lineup's mad. The animation looks like animation this year, bruv.
Yeah,
Bruv.
for the win.
Yeah.
For the win.
They need to go stupid hard. When it comes to the Oscars, listen, you need to have a whole section dedicated to
that makes
animation.
sense.
Do you know what I mean? Like, especially over the years where you guys been kind
When
of
they got
like
the best animated award, they got that award. At Oscars.
they did, but you know, because there's this whole thing about there's not much respect
Yeah, I hear that.
towards animation. So
I hear
I feel like with the amount of animated stuff that's come out, they should put a bit more effort into that genre. Do you know what I mean?
All right, so out of all the animated movies you've seen this year,
Yeah.
best one so far.
Oh, that's
Spider-Man.
Spider-Verse. It's just
bro.
easy.
Yeah.
Easy dubs.
Bro.
Easy dubs. Chat. Easy dubs.
Listen, I didn't think they could have outdo the animation from the previous one. And they did a solid job. They did a super freaking job with that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know when we was talking about like before we was talking about God of War and the new God of War not being a 5. Right? Because it didn't level up like that.
I don't agree with that. by the way.
I can't look. Go on.
This is where it's like, you go a 5, you keep a 5 because you've leveled up, you transcended what you've done previously.
You just go across. You just go across, bro. If something's already perfect,
Yeah.
and the next thing is then just as good, bro, then it's just
No, it's
that's
just-
also a
it's-
10.
no, I
you
hear
can,
that.
you can get that. So for me, the God of War team, that was a 5. Go across, that's also a 5. Spider-Verse, same thing. I think that's a 10 out of 10 animation movie. And obviously, even though it's up the levels, like that doesn't then deteriorate the level of the previous one. But
It
I'll say the
doesn't.
next one is also a 10.
It doesn't.
That's me. That's what I'm saying.
It
That's
doesn't.
what's to go.
I was bro.
No, because
Man, I'm playing tennis, bro.
no, because for me, it's more of like how I'm going to feel. Do you know what I mean? I want to be able to come in and feel the same way I felt the first time.
Right.
Bro, they did that with the second Spider-Verse movie, bro. Like, they absolutely did. While playing the second God of War, yeah, I'm playing God of War. The
Think
feeling
it's
is
a
not
gaming
the
channel.
same. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, look, the live gaming channels after this one, so stay tuned.
Yeah, listen, do you know what? Yeah, my thoughts on this whole situation, like, I agree with what Sam's saying. But do you know why I feel like I'm in line with what Raven's saying more is because once you set the bar at 5, yeah, and we're talking about within your own thing, yeah, the next one, it can't be a sidestep. And the sidestep won't get you a 5. The raising the level will get you a 5. So that doesn't diminish what came first. So I don't think that Into the Spider-Verse is now not a 5.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely
blatantly
not.
a 5.
Yeah.
But then the next one,
Bro.
we're going to have to talk about. And to be honest, that was the next section. Do you know what I'm saying? So for anyone who hasn't already, I mean, I know all of you guys must have watched Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse already. So we're going to be diving into that. We're going to be talking about that. Like, I feel like because you, man, just went off. And I feel like I'm probably the only person that I've actually, like, been in contact with that I was not blown away by Across the Spider-Verse. Very good. Yes.
Yep.
And this is what's crazy. It is better than the first, but it's not better than the first. Now, for me, it is better than the first in all the stuff you was talking about. Animation, music, blah, 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 blah. All of that stuff, they improve on it. All of that stuff is better. But what is not better is the story. Now, for anyone who's like, oh my God, the story goes hard, but bro, the way it ends, yeah, they do not completely tell a full narrative in the movie. And for me, that is a no-go. So when the next movie comes out and you watch the trilogy, what you're really watching is 2 movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not a trilogy. You're watching 2 movies. And that really upsets me because all of this talk about, oh, this is going to be one of the best trilogies, it's actually just not. And then I remember one of the directors talking about, oh, Into the Spider-Verse or Across the Spider-Verse is the Empire Strikes Back. And I'm like, bro, did you watch Empire Strikes Back? There was no to be continued at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
It has a definitive end. It just doesn't end the way you want it to end. Do you know what I'm saying? But that story's closed and then it moves on and tells you another narrative that is connected. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and for me, it was such a disbrow because we're getting to the end of the movie. We're in the cinema with the TCN Fam. Shout out to everyone who came to the movies and watched it with us. We get to the end and I'm like, it feels like the end, but I'm like, this can't be the end because we've not wrapped anything up.
Yeah.
And then it ends, and I was like, like, fam.
Yo, I don't know because like I completely understand what you're saying because there is that little thing at the end. Do you know what I'm saying? There's that little thing which is
we can talk full spoilers.
No. When I say thing, I'm talking about that feeling.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, it's not closed. This chapter's not closed.
Because it's not.
But yeah, it's not. And this is where I'm like, I kind of gotta wait for the second part of it.
Nope. No, that's the point.
I was losing my shit. Like when, towards, right at the end with the other Miles Morales coming through, and I'm like, oh, this is sick. But upon watching the second time, I'm like, yes, but there's just that little thing inside me that's missing.
For me, it feels like so much more than just a little thing, bro. Because you get there and it's like, okay, there's another Miles. Like. And to be honest, for me personally, it's like as it's going on and he gets shot through the thing, I'm like, okay, new world. Like they've set us up with the worlds and the color scheme since the first movie.
Right.
So when he goes into it, I'm like, okay, it's different here. But when it shows both of them, it's like, bruv, you're Batman vs Superman in it without giving us the Batman vs Superman beef where they beef against each other, and then without giving us the team up as well. That is egregious, bro. That's crazy. And the cliffhanger is there's 2 Mileses. Yeah. Bro, there is an infinite world of Mileses. We know this.
Okay, this is what I want to touch on because Miguel, he's the scumbag, bro. As much as I like him as the character, he's the anomaly.
Why is it gotta be
because he's the one saying you're the anomaly.
He broke the timeline, yeah.
Yeah, so he's the one started all this nonsense. He's the one that said that Miles isn't meant to be Spider-Man. No, Spider-Man users. But we see Spider-Man from the games. We see Spider-Man from the animations. We see Spider-Man from the comic books, the other movies, the actual live-action movies. So I'm like, Miles is in a game. Miles is in a comic book.
That's a different Miles. That's a different Miles.
What do you mean?
See,
the same Miles that we see, the same Peter Parker that we see in the game.
It's not the same Peter Parker that we watch in Spider-Verse. It's not the same Peter Parker that... It's not the Plan B Spider-Man. No, they're all different.
They're all suited Spider-Man that we see in Marvel Spider-Man PS5.
Insomnia Spider-Man is in the world, in the hub.
Yeah.
So that is not the Peter Parker that we know that we've been hanging around with in the last 2 Spider-Verse movies, Sam. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they're
all different.
From everywhere.
Yeah, so
all the Mileses you're talking about, they're all singular Mileses. So Prowler Miles, yeah. Then the Miles we've watched in 2 movies, yeah. Then
The
game Miles.
Yeah.
Then the comic book Miles. These are all different Mileses. And
that's what I'm
Miguel
saying.
O'Hare's issue is that all of those Mileses
meant
got
to
bit
be.
by the spider in their own universe. And the Miles we're watching, that spider jumped and bit him. So when he's like, you're not supposed to be the Spider-Man of that universe, technically,
exactly.
he has a point.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's right. I'm saying he's got a point.
Right.
In terms of the origin of all the others.
Yeah.
Is he a scumbag? I'm kind of with you because he was manipulating his timelines.
Yes. Because he was unhappy, bro. So I'm like, for him, he's the one that wanted to jump somewhere where he's not meant to be Spider-Man. And he's the one.
He jumped into a world where he could live and not be Spider-Man, and then carried on being Spider-Man.
Because
he was mad because he died. He was moving crazy.
So I'm trying to replace a life that wasn't meant to. So I'm like, what other? And we've never seen another Miguel anywhere. So I'm thinking the Miguel.
We saw the two Miguels there. We saw the one that died, and we saw the other one.
The one that's controlling the thing. So I'm like, then are you covering up your own story then to be the anomaly? You know what I'm saying?
Slam's frying me.
Because like, if there's Peter Parker's and all these other Spider-Man, why has he gone to a world where he died and then try to replace it where, why not try, like basically try to do the whole Scarlet Witch thing. Oh, you shouldn't be going to other universes, but it's like, there's other universes where you can try and do that, or there's other Miguels where there are Spider-Man, but they're not coming through.
They're not, because they're in there living in their timeline happy. What I would say is, Miguel is this universe's Tony Stark.
Yeah.
He's a control.
Yeah. He fucked something up, and now he's like, I'm policing everybody.
Yes.
We need to put a shield of iron around the world, around the multiverse. That's what he's on. So I hear you.
And then the thing about he's not meant to be bit, bruv, if that was the case, both worlds, 42 and Mars' world,
would have imploded. Boom. Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Now we're getting spicy.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, obviously, as much as I like Miguel as the villain or whatever's going to happen to him, I'm like, he's the actual problem. He's the madman. And I don't believe Miguel, the Miles we've been following, is an anomaly. No way, bro.
I think our Miles is an anomaly.
Okay.
But I feel like we've been using anomaly in the negative connotation. And I think because of Miles, what they're talking about in terms of these canon moments, and this has to happen to everyone, I think Miles is going to be the one to break that.
Yes.
And when he says, I'm going to do my own thing, that is going to become the narrative of all Spider-Mans across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, and this is where I was like, he's the anomaly that's needed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially like with everything that's happened in the first movie with the portal and stuff, with Kingpin. So to me, I was like, you're just the different guy who's supposed to do something different and maybe change the universe, the Spider-Verse, that is. Do you know what I mean? So, nah, man, it's so, like, I obviously like crud and stuff. Like, I love that stuff, innit? So obviously, whenever someone says, "Oh, Miguel O'Hara," it's like he's scummy. I'm like, I know he's scummy, but I like it.
I mean, he's not even that bad, really. He's
not
not even that bad. And to be honest, he gets like, it's like he goes super hard, but he never actually gets any W's.
Yeah.
And he gets no, like, do you know what I'm saying?
He's pulling the strings.
Yeah,
I think it's more like shock values, like especially at the beginning when he goes into vampire and stuff like that. Cause
I'm hoping in the next movie they actually let him off his leash and let him go hard.
Yeah.
Because I was like, for this movie where we're setting up so many things, I can understand you, like, it's not like you're giving him spotlight, but you're holding him back.
Yeah.
The next movie, he's actually got to go ham. I want to see, you know what I'm saying? I want to see him fight. I want to see Spider-Man on Spider-Man crime. Like, I want to see it, bro.
You know, speaking of him, I had a question for you lot. Is that doesn't Gwen's dad look a bit like him?
Gwen's dad look like Look, Miguel O'Hara.
Yeah, like a fuller version, like like when you mature, like you come fuller. Like to me, I was like, raw. Is this guy looking a bit like Miguel?
Man, and he's Hispanic as well, bro.
He looks more like Mr. Invincible.
Yeah, see,
Incredible.
Mr. Incredible. Mr. Incredible looks more like Gwen's dad. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
I thought they were kind of like a bit of a resemblance.
I'm with you on that. All right, so what do you want for the next movie? Throwing predictions out there.
For the next movie.
There has to be a Spider-Man occupying 42.
Who is the Spider-Man that occupies 42?
I think he's really up to them.
I think he's gonna. That's
a parallel. Mix it, maybe turning that on his head.
Well, see, what I'm hoping for that universe is that they beat their Spider-Man already. Like, do you see how, bro, you see the world? The world was finished. That's
He was absent
of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because they beat him. That's what I would.
No, this never happened.
Why? Oh, because yeah. Oh yeah, 'cause he left. So Miles is the Spider-Man of that world.
Yeah.
So what he's gonna do is go and talk down the Prowler. And then that Prowler is gonna be the Spider-Man of that world, who is a Prowler of that world.
Yeah.
And he's got Uncle he's got
what, Gambino?
No, he's got
Aaron.
Uncle Aaron with him. And that's one of the things that I do like for our Miles, that he gets to go somewhere where he still has an Uncle Aaron. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, because I think that relationship, even though like I want to say he grew past it, I still think he needs it. Do you get what I'm saying? Especially with what's about to happen to his dad in the next universe, because he's gone, bruv.
Okay.
Go on.
So my prediction for that is
he's not gonna die.
Yeah.
Why?
Because Gwen holds the key of telling your parents, I'm Spider-Man, they accept it. Maybe that then makes man not captain, which then since he's not captain, won't die.
What? Miles' dad won't die?
Yeah, because maybe he puts down the captaincy. Like Gwen's dad did. She came in, she said, I'm Spider-Man. He already knew that in some way. And he was already said, I'm already on my way to the thing because I'm quitting. Not captain. They hug, world changes. I'm like, what?
But then wouldn't that be running the same kind of storyline in a different...
That's the anomaly.
That's the anomaly that he's talking about. See, and I wanna half agree with you because I want something to change that canon thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But at the same time, I kind of need Miles to have a major loss. I'll take it. I don't want it to be the dad. Or I don't want it actually to be either his parents. To be honest, if you're asking me, get Gwen out of there. Like, I love the character. But if we're picking for who's going to have... It's got to be Gwen. And that happened for Peter.
Yeah, that happened.
The fact that she's a spider person, for me, makes it even better.
And the conversation they had.
You see. Now we've got a Spider-Man with two parents and a dead Gwen. Like, you see, the dynamics are getting real sticky right here, fam.
And that kind of lines up with Miles' dad not being a sergeant.
And see, look, Miles' dad don't end up being captain.
Yeah.
And he loses Gwen. Right. Do you know what I'm saying? Who knows what happens with the like? I think there's so much more stuff we can do than just kill dad. Kill dad.
Oh my gosh.
What?
No, it's mad, bruv.
I
like it though, but
bruv, we're going across the Spider-Verse, bro. Like, fam, if we're not doing the craziest stuff, I don't know what we're here for. You get me? And it's not that I want Gwen dead because I love the character Gwen, but there's so much more opportunity to just pop another Gwen out of another universe and us go hang out with her than killing our Miles' dad when we have to return here. In fact, to be honest, he's about to go live action after the third movie, isn't he?
Yeah, Beyond, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the thing that I'll probably would want, is that for something drastic to happen and major changes that it rolls onto the big screen to the live actions.
100%.
So it's like, because obviously this is what they're building in. They're building the Spider-Verse. So it's like, this anomaly is going to do something so drastic in animated movies that it will just expand into the live actions and then we just go from there. Do you know what I mean? And, well, we can get like 10 Spider-Man movies if Sony comes correct.
Oh, boy. Well, with this whole... Listen, Venom just went into production, innit? Venom just started filming. Venom 3 just started filming, which makes me want to throw up on myself because I hate that series, bro. That series is dead, bro. Dead. Jay, it just kills at the box office. It makes... Shut up! It's terrible.
You're not talking about that movie, are you?
It's terrible. It's been a wig they had on Woody Harrelson, fam.
Bruv, yeah.
What? Why did they have Riz Ahmed looking like that in the first movie, bro?
You know how much that paid me? I love Riz Ahmed.
Bro.
Riz Ahmed is a bad boy.
And you know, bro, Tom Hardy, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah,
you know when you see when you get to these great actors and you're going through their filmography and you see one of them bumps in the road. He's got three of them.
That's more than a bump.
He's got a trilogy of bumps.
What's in a trilogy?
Listen, do you know what? Yeah. The thing is, you know, I'm really hoping that when Andrew Garfield shows up as his Spider-Man, that they can salvage the end of it. I'm hoping that they can salvage the end of it, but you know what? We're probably gonna have to talk about this later on when we get to Kraven, innit?
Probably, bro.
Because there's other stuff we've got to chat to you, man, about. I'm trying.
Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah, it's all right. Look, ladies. In fact, let's not get to the super chats until after, guys. We're gonna move on. The next thing we want to talk about, we're talking about Vin Diesel.
Oh my God.
We're talking about Fast X, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, you know what? Let me just let Sam take it.
Yeah. Come and get your boy.
Let me just relax, bro. Let me just relax.
Come and get your boy.
Fast and Furious number 10 in the building, guys. You lost Fast 10, man. Super chat the thing. Let us know in the comments. one of them things there. Vin Diesel was blaming Jason Momoa for bad Fast X reviews. What do you man think about that? It's a bit mad, isn't it?
The bad reviews is only from the critics. It's only from the critics.
Right.
Which, I don't know what critics you're listening to, because some of these critics are, you know, bookie, fam. Bookie to the max. Do you know what I'm saying? And the fans have actually embraced this movie pretty well.
Do you know, like, for me, yeah, as someone who, like, I'm not really in on the Fast thing, bro. Like, you man know how it is. Like, I'm gonna watch them. But this one, I don't want to say it's my favorite, but I will continually say that this has been my best experience at watching a Fast and Furious movie ever. Like,
1000%.
our screening of this was mad. The crowd was into it. Like, the energy was there. Jason Momoa brought it.
Oh my days.
Don't tell Vin Diesel that.
Bro, I was gonna say Vin Diesel brought it as well. So for me, when I hear this, I'm like, this is Vin Diesel being Vin Diesel.
Right.
But at the same time, I think he's picking the wrong fight, but then I also think he's picking the right fight. Yeah?
Okay.
What carry that energy onto the next movie?
100%. Listen, bro, listen.
The last blow is gonna be
Bro, when the Rock showed up,
yeah,
he's at the Rock.
right.
Oh, you're trying to steal my franchise. Oh, you're trying to do this, you're trying to do that. Who shows up at the end of Fast 10? The Rock.
Yes.
Bro, the movie's out. Spoilers. The Rock's in the movie. Yeah? The Rock shows up at the end. So he squashed that beef to start a new beef with the guy who's the new villain. Bruv, it makes sense.
Makes sense.
We're talking about it. It made it to the live.
Antics. It's perfect.
You get me? So
Yeah, these are antics,
listen,
man.
I hope these two man break out into a fight in a LA bar or bruv. I hope it, bruv.
Just
both-
wait for us to get there.
Bruv, I hope these man go crazy with this, fam, because like I don't see any badness coming from this.
Yeah, man. That's yeah. Like I said, maybe it's like a publicity stunt for this, because I'm like,
I don't want it to. No, I want it to be real.
no, like,
I want it to be real,
right.
but no one gets hurt, but lots of fun. Maybe a little bit hurt.
Someone's got to get
Someone's
hurt.
got to get punched.
Someone's got to get hurt.
Or a drink. Throw something at
The
someone.
Corona.
Yeah. Family. I hear that. Are we what we doing?
Yeah, man. So Vin Diesel and Momoa always started, like you guys are saying, another feud in the Fast franchise. It made $340 million in the box office, which is less than usual because this thing usually breaks like $1 billion and makes relatively amount of money. But reviewers were saying that it's convoluted, congested, and just bloody outright ridiculously ridiculous. So I don't know, bro. If you've been watching Fast 10, all these kind of Fast, you kind of know what you're expecting.
The critics are weird to me, you know. Critics are so weird to me because it's like, bro, there's 10 of these. This is the 10th one.
Right.
And you're still here talking about this thing is convoluted. Like, bro, it's been convoluted, bro.
What was they expecting when going to this movie?
Exactly, bro.
Like,
What?
I expect a brand new movie.
Bro, they're in the movie clowning their own movie, bro.
Yeah, exactly. They know. Like,
And you're talking, it's not. What's it? How's it congested?
listen,
Whose review was this?
listen, they need to get the cyber nerds reviewing these movies properly and start listening to us, man.
Bro,
That definitely wasn't one of the issues.
this is one of the situations where the audience is right, man. Listen, you lot go outside, watch Fast 10, enjoy yourself, man. I'm shocked about the box office though. I didn't know about that.
That's what, maybe because it was the critics that came out first and were saying that, and then people were like, I don't know, and then fans went and saw it and they were like, oh, it's pretty good, but then worldwide team, they were like,
It is the 10th movie as well, though.
Yeah, that's so
It's the 10th movie.
like other franchises that we're going to get to in a bit. But like as usual, the fans are saying, go and watch the movie. When you do, everyone's loving Momoa, apart from Vin Diesel, who has said he's embarrassed when Jason is branded as the spotlight in the film, stealing his thunder in the franchise he built himself. Bro, what's wrong with you, brother?
Wait, what? Wait,
You heard him right, bro.
Run that thing back, bro. Wait, he changed. What?
I built this myself, not family.
Oh, Vin Diesel's actually a menace, you know.
He's a bad man, bro.
He's a menace,
He's
bro.
a bad man.
He says Jason Momoa is overacting. That's crazy coming from Vin Diesel. That's crazy coming
You know
from
what?
Vin
Yeah,
Diesel. That's crazy coming from Vin Diesel.
You know what? I just recently watched the NBA Finals and I see Vin Diesel there, and that
He's still in character.
Still in character. He's still in character. Like leather black jacket, the vest,
The white
and the Cuban links, the silver Cuban links, bro.
Vin Diesel, just change your name.
Bro,
Just change your name to Toretto, fam. Like you like he's talking about
I never left the set, bro.
It's crazy. And he's going at Momoa for having fun with it.
Yeah, bro.
To be honest, it's like it's one of them times where the overacting is good.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, bro, be this flamboyant because this is how mad the world you've made is, Vin Diesel. You're, bro, Vin Diesel, bro.
He's the best villain, man. To me, he's the best villain.
Does Vin Diesel remember catching a fully grown woman at 200 miles an hour after she had been shot out of a car across two highways? Do you remember that?
I remember that.
Does he remember? And then he's talking about someone being ridiculous and overacting.
You know what? This is what happens when you're like usually all the time just ingesting nods into your system.
Okay. So we're saying it's the fumes.
If the
fumes,
then
the
suddenly you become a superhero and bro, your skin just becomes diamond like.
That actually makes sense now.
does.
That actually makes sense. And,
Yo.
do you know what? Yeah. What?
No, bro. Nah, you're killing me, bro.
Nah.
That's why now you could like saying catch cars and catch people at 200 miles per hour, get shielded by cars and not get caught by flames.
That's why he thinks he can try and pick fights with The Rock and Jason Momoa, you know.
And Staten as well.
Bro, if I was The Rock,
Yeah.
and bro, Vin Diesel, I'm hitting him with the straight rock bottom, bro.
Yeah. Oh,
Bro, and then laying your man with the people's elbow after. About, you want to tell me nothing?
leg shake.
Bro,
Yeah, shake it out, bro. Shake it out, yeah.
bro,
Bad.
if you know, you get me. Nah, he's got to get the whole thing, bro. But
You know what? There's two things that this franchise is consistent. The madness.
Yep.
Actually, three things. Madness, family, and just Vin Diesel picking fights. Every single time, bro. If it's not Vin Diesel, wasn't Tyrese as well getting to beef?
Yeah, bro, because he was
With wasn't it with The Rock as well?
Yeah, The Rock. Man's like, oh, he's getting his own movie.
Nah, I feel like Tyrese, not that he should get his own movie,
Yeah.
but I feel like he had a better claim to arguing with someone. Like, because, bro,
Okay.
I've been in this franchise, yeah, for what, 7, 8 movies, yeah?
Right.
We've been doing this thing. And then you're just like, yo, The Rock. I know it's The Rock, but you gotta, Tyrese has an ego. So he's like, bro, you're just gonna bring this brother off the street and just do another movie. Like, what about me, fam? I've been trying to be the leader for the whole so much so that in this movie, they had to try and push him to the forefront, bro. And they're clowning him the whole time, bro. It makes more sense to me about that beef than Vin Diesel trying to fight The Rock.
The reason, because they're in the boardroom like, Tyrese, see these numbers, yeah?
Bro, I understand.
You didn't bring in the $1 billion.
I understand.
That man did.
I understand.
And we ain't fighting him either, bro.
I understand.
You see that 300-pound worth of muscle?
I hear that.
I don't want that on my back.
Oh,
Oh my God.
I don't know who wants it on their back. Boy.
You know what I'm saying? So, bro, yeah. So
I don't blame Tyrese for feeling that way, man. He's come a long way, all the way from Barstow with an ankle tag. Listen, Tyrese come a long way, man.
Watching his mama get jackhammered through the house.
oh
Yeah,
my
crazy.
God.
Come on, you know, do it! Do it! I'm the bro! Oh, man. I see his body going to. I said, oh, he's trying to hold it back.
You know what? Muscle memory. He just kicked in automatically. Yo! Oh my God.
Hey, you man, hey, have we got any super chats popping off? What have we got? Have we got any super chats somewhere?
Oh my
Jesus, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to everyone plugged in. I appreciate you guys being out here. If you want to get involved in the conversation, jump on a super chat, comments, thoughts, ideas, whatever you've got, let us know. We're gonna go through them.
So,
And then we're gonna keep it moving. Jeez, what we got?
jeez, we got one straight out from Rabbit.
Rabbit, what's good?
Good.
What's good, fam? Love you guys. Also, what did you think of Spider-Punk in Across the Spiderverse? Because he was my favorite in the movie. That's actually mad of us.
It's not mad. It's not mad.
Go on.
It's not mad. Spider-Punk also my new favorite Spider-Man.
Yeah.
In my top 5.
Straight from the ends.
Easy. I love everything they did with that character. I love Daniel Kaluuya voicing him. I love just his demeanor. And do you know what's funny? That Spider-Man, I'll say, is taking a full 360 for me, because anytime I've seen him before, I was just like, what is this nonsense, bro?
Right.
Like, who is this guy with this? What is this ripped denim jacket and this electric guitar that you're walking around with? And then he plays the guitar and noises come out. Shut up, man.
Is that part of his
That's
powers?
in the game, innit? It's in the game.
Okay.
Hated it. Until I saw this rendition of it and was like, he's one of us, man.
Yeah. You know what I liked about this character? He didn't settle for what the other ones did, who just to be around that spider hub, like, and even just dipping in and out, and then coming to help him at the end. Like I feel like he's onto something, but that might be revealed in the next movie.
The thing is, see, when you say that, I just think that he plays the correct role. Like, they got him so correct as a black British person.
Right.
And
1,000%.
and it's not just a black British outsider in a organization that is governed, I'm just going to say, by Americans. Because that is the kind of conspiracy theory level mind and I'm going to really make my own decisions that you would have as that person. You know what I'm saying? If you know British people,
especially from London,
you're probably like, anyone who's a Cybernerd fan or supporter or fam watching must have been like, I can sense some side. You know what I'm saying? Like, the energy's just there, man. So, Rabbit, love the comment. Love that. Spider-Punk is top 5 and he's not 5. Get me? So, love that for sure, man. Have you got any more?
that is it for now.
Guys, if you've got any more, make sure you're dropping them there. Shout out to all the mods in the chat helping out. Appreciate you guys. Look, we're going to be moving on after we take this 2-second break. Guys, we're going to be right back. Hey, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited, man.
Bro, be excited, bro. Just don't choke.
Fresh home, baby. Fresh home, baby. All right, look. You, man. I know. We're talking about Transformers. What's it? Rise of the Beast.
Yeah.
Rise of something. You, man. All right, listen. What did you, man, think of the movie?
I just want to start by saying, why is it that minorities always got to be criminals?
Oh, my God.
Sam Witwer.
What do you call him?
Sam Wick.
Whoa! Whoa! Run that thing back, fam. What?
Sam Wicker, innit?
Wiki.
What Wiki?
With Wiki, that's it.
This is your boy, you know.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute, man.
What?
Yes, man. Top student with the grades, getting the whip from dad, trying to get the girls, got the cars, got the grades. You know what I'm saying? He's got a bad boy chihuahua. Like, although he's on, you know, it's a bit of a crackhead. But as soon as it comes to our minorities, and he's a decorated sergeant as well. Can't get a job. Oh, so now we gotta be a criminal. That didn't sit well with me. I was like, why we gotta be all that, bruv?
Part of the environment, isn't it?
Bruv, you come from that environment. Do you know anyone that boosts Scar, bruv? Because I don't.
I don't hang with. That's what I'm saying. I don't hang with them, man. Isn't it? You hang with them, man.
Bruv, he don't hang with them, man, bro. He was in the army, bro.
Bro, his boy called him out as soon as he walked out the
Yeah,
road.
'cause they're on the same road, bruv. Like,
So he hang with them, man. My road
You know what I'm saying?
bro, people with flowers and like hippies in that, bro. I don't know any of them, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hippie, you got hippies on your road.
Some crack, yeah, people on crack and then hippies. That's it.
I don't know.
No
what
roadmen.
hippie living on.
No roadmen in my road. bro.
Hippies, crackheads on the
That's
same
it.
road.
I've known his brother his whole life. I'm finding out new things today.
Bro, it
That's
sounds like
it.
you're still in downtown LA.
That's it.
Oh, shit.
Yo.
No roadmen. But the sister road, she was okay.
Huh?
The sister was alright.
The sister was calm.
That's what I'm saying.
I just, why you gotta be all that, bro? Why you gotta be out here pulling jobs, bro? Like, there's other ways to hustle, bro. That's my only gripe with it. It's mad.
Only great.
Like at that level that I thought it was mad. But it's Transformers, bro. I don't know what you expecting from this movie.
But Sam, what you got, bro? I want to hear this.
CGI was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the CGI.
Right. The racing was definitely better than before. I love the racing, what they did with the camera shots, with the
Camera
racing.
shots, that's it.
Bruv,
Cinematography was good.
This is the best one. When it comes to cars, this has been the best one, bruv.
Okay. I mean,
But that's what we're here for, Transformers, bruv. No one's here for the story or anything like that. Man's just over here for the beef.
but when you, how many movies? 7, 8 now?
Yeah.
This 8th movie.
No, man. Like, bro, they're resting on their laurels. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're 8 movies in.
No, you ain't doing this.
I know what you might say.
You are not doing this.
I know what
Sam,
I know what you're about to say.
yeah, bro, nah, you got to reel yourself in with the direction you're going right now.
No, really, bro, because
8 movies in, you're talking about them man resting on your laurels.
Yeah,
But
bro.
we're 10 movies in, and Vin Diesel doing the most egregious shit over here, and we're cool.
because they doubled down on their stuff.
So did Transformers, what?
Nah, bro.
No!
Nah, when did they double down?
Bruv, they've still got Optimus Prime,
Yeah.
still doing the same shit, still got Bumblebee doing the same shit, and now they've got G.I. Joes. To me,
Yeah.
they went further than Fast and the Furious.
Bro. Further.
Yes! They're bringing it new up.
That's a
Oh, yeah, because they know, bro. They know they have to. Fast on 10 movies, they're like, well, if we don't.
Transformers could get to 10 movies before the G.I. Joe
But they
thing.
didn't.
Easy.
But they didn't.
They could have.
But they did, bro. But they didn't.
Oh.
They need another franchise, and they know that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, yeah, bro, the way they like, for me, the stakes on the movie were just a bit mad. Even as the
stakes are
prequel,
always the same.
I went into this movie with the same mindset that Fast 10. Fast 10 has changed my movie experience in terms of those type of movies now. I now understand how to embrace it. Before it was like, what? Like it was like I'm having a system reboot every time some mad shit happens. But now, it was. But now I'm like, come on, man, more dumb shit, more dumm shit.
I'm here already. I might as well enjoy it.
Yeah, go further with the dumb shit, even more. So when my man pulled up, and when he gave him the card, I said, firstly, when he put the suit on, I said, that motherfucker's wearing a GI. How'd that Transformer turn into a GI Joe suit? That was crazy to me. It was crazy, but I was already so committed to this bullshit that I was like, okay. Yeah. So then when he walks in and they give him the card, I said, that's GI Joe.
It was written all over it, bro.
Bro,
it was written, like,
you don't love it.
Anyone
I love that. I'm can't wait to see that crossover because I'm like, other franchises definitely start doing it. This is the multiverses we've been at the audience been asking for. Everyone's like, oh, Fast and Furious to join with Transformers.
And
that
G.I.
happens.
Joe. That's coming next.
I hope so.
That's coming next,
That
bro.
will be
That's why The Rock's back. I'm telling you, man, that right now.
because he was in
Yes, that's why The Rock's back.
yeah, it's in the first one.
Yes,
So-
that's why The Rock's back. I bet you, bro.
So if that happens, alright, cool. But bro, I don't know, man. Just like I said, the action scenes and everything. It was again for me. It's just the human bits.
So what? Toretto's family's gonna be fighting the Autobots.
Oh,
well,
His son will take over, bro, because his son has already got a couple of bodies. So hey,
for me, it was just like it's the human bits. I still can't get over when it's the
They are terrible.
Yeah,
They're terrible.
the robot bits, like I said, the CGI and all that kind of stuff. They keep that at that level, but everything else, like even Mirage, the way he was acting, I'm like,
I love Mirage.
yeah, I like Mirage, but when he was the main brother, I don't know. Sometimes his jokes didn't land.
Who's the main
Which
one?
one?
Optimus.
No.
The one from the other clan.
No, the one with the little brother.
Oh,
The main brother, the main.
Yeah, the main guy.
The main brother, yeah. I'm like, I want this feeling, bro. As the main protagonist with the Autobots.
I mean,
I don't,
bro, there's not ever been a human character in any of these movies that I've banged with, bro. Not when they had Marky Mark, not when they had Paper Baghead Boy, not when, you know, bro. You know what I'm talking about, bro. Sackboy, bro. You know? Not when they had him, not when they had all these new characters that got, bro. The chick they had in Bumblebee,
That was,
bro. All of this dead, bro.
Yeah.
But it's just like, this is what they're doing.
Yeah.
So I've given up. What I liked about it is, I love the CG. I love the fighting with the Autobots because I remember in the first 2-3 movies and even in Bumblebee, imagine doing shaky cam with 2 Transformers rolling down a canyon fighting each other. Like whose fucking idea was that? That's ridiculous, bro. Like,
mad,
bro, you might just throw some Lego in the air, yeah, and just get the camera and do this. Like, bro, what is that?
That's so bad. Like, especially like you guys are the ones that started this thing.
Exactly.
How are we doing that?
But in this movie, they get it down. Like, you can see the fighting clearly. I like the new, Beasticons or whatever they bring in. Like, I like that. I like the story they was telling us.
I like the story. You know what, that's one part of the stories that I like is the whole
Unicron thing, bro. Yeah, man.
And the people and
You're bugging, bro.
You see the whole tribe in South America.
Yes,
I like that.
Bro, this is what I was saying.
I like that.
I think for me, it's always been, and I remember watching a Bumblebee movie and being like, the first 10 minutes when they show the War for Cybertron, this is always the best. And I feel like in this, there's those bits, but there's just a little bit more sprinkled out. And Optimus loses a battle, thank God. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I've been waiting for that for movies. You get me? Not just getting slapped up once, but getting finished. I like that. I like the fact they killed off Bumblebee, even though Bumblebee came back.
Does he die all the time?
I didn't like him bringing him back.
No!
I didn't like him bringing him back.
I'm with you.
Because I want the stakes to be higher, bro.
They're not going to get higher. So that's why I was like, at least kill him and bring him back.
He's couldn't at this point.
Yeah, bro, I'm cool.
Does he die all the time?
Yeah, bro. Bro.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, when he dies, I was like, he's going back.
Yeah, Bumblebee is the Krillin of the universe.
Yeah. Bro, this has been happening. Man gets spit like, as much as I love Bumblebee.
Optimus is Goku.
Yeah,
Optimus is Goku.
Thank you. Bro, his boy gets finished. Bumblebee! And he goes crazy. Man levels up somehow. Yeah. This always happens. So I'm like,
wow, what have they done to Bumblebee, man? Damn.
Bro,
It used to be the man, homie.
Nah, Bumblebee's still the man, fam. Bro, Bumblebee gets all the lines without saying anything, bro.
Yeah.
Every time they cut to man. I can't remember which one of you man said. Mirage went super hard as well.
Yeah, I love Mirage,
Get me,
man.
so. Yeah, listen, you lot, let us know what you thought of Transformers Rise of the Beast. When's the next one coming out? What, 2 years from now?
probably 2 years. Yeah.
2 years from now, Transformers 9 is going to be out. Oh, wait. So what do you think we're going to get next? The G.I. Joe movie?
No.
Or the Transformers movie?
I think because of Snake Eyes, they're like, it's a bit shaky for G.I.
But this is where they have a perfect opportunity to spin that. because like you know how it's been introduced, it's been said in this movie.
Yep.
Now on the next one, you just
Same
have
kid.
to pepper up the trailer, put the little threads, and then in the movie, obviously you gotta have some sort of connections and make a decent movie better than before. And now we're rolling.
Do you know what I'm doing? Yeah, I'm doing the next movie. I'm putting a rock in it. I'm putting a rock in the trailer, making you think it's a Fast and Furious trailer. Yeah, but it's really a G.I. Joe trailer.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna make you think it's a Transformers trailer as well.
Who else would you put in there?
No, I'm not putting Vin Diesel in it.
No.
Jason Momoa.
No.
Oh, Black Superman.
No, that's the brother.
Who's the other brother?
Cena.
John Cena. Oh shit, yeah. Bro, to be honest, you get John Cena and you get Idris. Because Idris fell off the canyon.
Yeah.
Idris is a good G.I. Joe villain because he's a man in a suit. You get him to fight the other dude. Bruv, we're in. We're in, bruv.
He rolls with the Decepticon. Because he's already into that whole tech stuff.
Yep. See,
Right,
I think the next movie's got to be a G.I. Joe movie.
Okay.
You go G.I. Joe next, Fast and the Furious, and then you do it.
Oh, man.
I'm not even going to say what it's called. You're just going to do it. I don't know what they're going to call that thing there.
Yeah, that'll be...
What'd you call that?
Fast and Furious.
G.O.
The Fast G.I. Joes.
There's no Transformers in
Sorry,
there.
Transformers, the Fast G.I. Joes.
Oh. Wait, we got to do this. Chat, please. Yeah, my brain's frying as well. My brain's frying as well. It's got to be like G.I. Joe. Can't be Fast Transformers.
No, bro.
No, like that would Fast or Transformers had to start first. Those were the same titles.
Okay, wait. What's the biggest franchise out of all of them? Fast.
Fast, yeah.
Yeah.
Fast
Ooh.
Transformers.
Fast G.I. Transformers.
Who's... I know both...
Transformers.
Transformers
Fast
also
Joe.
make
Transformers.
billions, right?
Transformers, Fast Joes.
Yeah. That sounds the best of the shit ones we've come up with. Look, man, let's get out of here. Anyway, look, ladies and gentlemen, jump in the comment section below and let us know what the best mashup name for G.I. Joe, Transformers, and the Fast Furious series is. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump into the Secret Invasion trailer.
Oh my god.
Jay! 2 episodes are already out. Sit down, rest your back, and listen to me. On patreon.com/cybernerds, Secret Invasion is going to begin to drop from like next week. Yeah? We ain't seen shit. We're about to watch this trailer. You man already know if it's good or not. We're going to get involved. And if you're on Patreon, you're going to be getting all the full reactions. And to be honest, if you're on YouTube, you're probably going to get something as well. You know what time it is. But yeah, man. Are we good? We're going in.
That invasion is here, Rhodey. And we can't even tell who the invaders are.
Fury, why haven't you called any of your special friends?
This war is one I have to fight.
Living on the edge to the end of our lives. Roof in the sheepskin telling me lies.
That's Stormzy!
Alone.
All over the place.
This world is burning, and it was
That's
you.
the world of the dark saber.
TikTok, Nick. This is personal.
You're the most wanted man on the planet.
Well, Mama always said I was special.
Marvel Studios' Secret Invasion, only on Disney Plus.
Look, man, I'm really hoping this is good, man. I'm really hoping this show's good, man. Like, listen, we need a Marvel W so bad. So bad we need Marvel to get a W.
Well, we've had 1 out of 5.
Where's the one?
Guardians.
I'm not even giving it. I'm not
Is
giving
it?
No, I'm not giving that. The reason why I don't give that...
I'm thinking of shows, not the movies.
I'm putting it all together because we ain't been getting movies while the show's been coming out because of the whole, whatever. But the reason why I don't give him this W, is because James Gunn it. Like, I feel like everything James Gunn's done now, when you look back, can't be attributed to Marvel or DC. It can only be attributed to him.
Yeah, so that means...
So I'm not giving them that W. I'll give them Marvel the W for the first Guardians.
Okay.
For getting James Gunn. Everything after that was him.
Like I said, I agree with James Gunn Guardians.
Contract
Yeah,
kept him in.
Fulfilled it, yeah.
And that's why I can't give it to Marvel for that phase. Because, bro, the reason it's an outlier, because that's the only movie that survived from the beginning.
Yeah.
Everything else has, like, their trilogies has finished, or the characters have moved on, the directors have gone, and that one just happened to get placed here. And if that got placed in the previous phase, it would have been the same. If it gets placed 2 phases down, it would have been exactly the same. So I'm not giving Marvel the W. This phase is dead.
The phase is dead.
Including, and yeah, I'm giving the Guardians is got an asterisk by it for me. It don't count. And he's dipping. And he even put Guardians at the end in a situation where they're not making no more Guardians movies.
Yeah, it's like, you can't continue my thing.
Exactly. And they're still going to try and do it. Watch. That's how dumb Marvel are moving right now.
Oh.
Exactly. And that's what I wanted to come to with James Gunn, where it's like, for me, the W is that if Marvel was smart, this is what you have to do. Bring back the people who make good stuff. Not, oh, there's a new writer here and there. Let's just see what they're going to do.
Tick boxes and that.
Yeah, just, what? No, bro.
Stick to what's good.
Like, seeing their catalogue, you know these men just want to make a good project, not about the isms and atoms and what have you. No one cares about that. Nobody. Let's make the movie and we'll be all right. Maybe if it's about animal cruelty, you know what I'm saying? Them things there, but everything else is a bit...
Hey, listen, they did come through in the Guardians, Volume 3.
Everyone loves animals.
Yeah, man.
Bro, you miss with the animals, you miss with human beings, bro. No, that's off the table. That's why that probably...
No, but...
We need a W.
We definitely
do.
need a W. We definitely need a
No,
W.
there's A. No, yeah.
What?
Go on.
We need a phase W.
Nah, do you know what, bro? We can't exactly.
You gotta start.
I can't hope for that yet.
Yeah,
I gotta hope for.
That's a big
yeah,
answer,
bro. Man's gotta hope for one good project, then one good movie, and then before you know it, yo, that phase was lit.
Man's
That's how it's gotta go from now. Like, bro, these man, it's no more joke thing, bro. Because I know it seems like DC's on fire, and we're gonna talk about it later. But for me, I think DC's in a very big transitional period right now that people are just...
They don't even understand.
Yeah, bro, they're in la la land about, bro. And we're gonna talk about it later, yeah. But I'm trying to stay on topic with Secret Invasion. Reason, yeah. Nicholas J. Fury has been the guy that put this whole thing together, yeah. Before Tony and all of this, he needs some respect on his name, bro. Especially after the whole Captain Marvel nonsense. Also, Rhodey, the first original Sideman, yeah. Don't laugh, man.
Bro,
since 2008's Iron Man, he's the first sidekick in the universe. He's the original Sideman. Chat to me.
You know where we're from, yeah? You know he says Sideman. It's not.
He's the Sideman.
Telling the guy in the party telling jokes.
Yes.
It's bad.
That no one's laughing at.
It's bad.
And then it's getting shot down by Vision.
I mean, when they laughed,
because his girlfriend's upset.
You knew as well. He was like,
yeah, exactly. Bro, I'm happy to see Rhodey here, bro, because obviously this is gonna spin off into Armored Wars as well. And this is why it's like, yo, if the stuff that Nick does influences American government and, you know, the defense, the Department of Defense, the DOD's got to get involved and stuff like that. That's all Rhodey. So I want them to like set up how paramount the shit that Rhodey's got to deal with is. And obviously, we've got 2 bad boy black characters here that have been in the MCU for over a decade. Like, can we do something with these, man? There's that, so I'm here for that. Do you know who I'm actually worried about? Emilia Clarke. Like, outside of Game of Thrones, I just, bro.
Yeah.
Listen.
You know what?
I don't know why. I don't know. Listen, I'm not hating on them. I just don't understand. I don't understand what everyone loves.
Is it
I don't understand.
Is it fair to say that ever since, because you know there was the first few seasons
of Game of Thrones
where she was shelling it, and then once she renewed the contract, that whole contract since then she hasn't been the same.
I can't talk about what her personal things are.
No, I'm just saying.
But I'm talking about as a career.
Is this a fair comment?
That happens. That does happen.
Right.
I don't want to talk because I don't follow her career like that. And in terms of, and when I say career, I mean like, I mean if she's in a movie that I watch her. I don't go out of my way to watch her movies.
Right.
And I don't follow her career in terms of what she's doing off of screen. So I don't know. But from what I've seen is, she was shedding in Game of Thrones. when she hit the Mad Queen,
Yeah.
I like that.
Is
You
it?
didn't like season 6? She
No,
was
no,
sick.
no. I'm sorry, 8 for me.
Or season 8, yeah. So the last season, she weren't bad in it though. Even if her storyline was bad, she weren't bad.
No, go on. I'll let you.
You don't think so?
The thing for me is like, wherever something's bad, she doesn't necessarily shine.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. She's 100% a product of material.
Yeah, so when it comes to season 8, like again,
Okay, I
it's
hear
just
what you're
like,
saying. I thought it was consistent for her character, but what you're saying does make sense. So as it was downward spiraling, I wasn't putting the onus on her.
Yeah.
Because she's being consistently her.
Yeah.
It's the writing. But this is why I say I'm worried about her in this.
Exactly.
Because I don't even know what this shit is. This show is. I don't know what her character's doing. And she looks like the same character. It looks like the Sarah Connor character she was playing in that bullshit Dark Genesis.
No, it's not.
Terminator movie.
Oh, okay.
Bruv.
I know.
She looks exact, and that's what's worrying to me. Because I'm like, oh man, she thinks she's just in a generic action movie, being generic action girl. Like, no.
Yeah, like I said, man, and like I don't want to be too harsh because like.
Bro, I'm not trying to shit on her. I'm just saying.
I don't follow her movies like that or projects, but from what I've seen, like ever since she hit that, and it's like, and obviously Game of Thrones was massive, turned out to be massive. It just hasn't been the same. Do you know what I mean? So hopefully we're wrong and she'll come out with a banging project.
Hopefully.
But so far, this is what I'm on, innit?
For me, if I was a person, I would try and avoid the big stuff and go something independent where you can showcase your skills, because someone like Momoa came in and out, man's been shedding it.
Pass me that.
Someone else has been coming in out of Game of Thrones, been shedding it. I think even
The
Kit
bag,
as well.
the bag.
Kit also needs to go into something quite independent.
Thank you. Give me that.
Oh.
This is a big bag. This is what they give her every time. You see when you was like, tell her to take the small projects? Here you go. See the bag?
Okay,
Cool. No. Secret Invasion, please. Thank you.
Okay.
How's she gonna say no? She came in on Game of Thrones. Got to season 8. She's getting all the P's, and she ain't got to be naked in the episodes no more. How's she going? She ain't going back.
As soon as she changed that contract saying, yo, I can't be naked anymore, it changed the game.
You think she wants to take 200 grand to be in Josh Trank's passion project? No, she doesn't. She doesn't. She wants
part of the game.
exactly. She wants 24 mil. She wants to show up for 4 days of shooting, and she wants to bust gays, and she wants to be a gangster, bro.
There you go.
What I would say is, Emilia Clarke. Look at someone like Jennifer Lawrence's career.
Ooh.
Yeah, and even Jennifer. And the reason why I bring up Jennifer Lawrence because Jennifer Lawrence even hit fatigue in the same genre. So when she got towards the end of the X-Men thing, she was phoning it in. Yeah, but because she is such a good actress and was shelling in American Hustle and all these other movies, it balanced out.
Yeah,
Whereas Emilia Clarke, it's just like you're gonna keep doing this fantasy shit, this superhero stuff, and then you're gonna be at the end of your career and be like, yo, I didn't get an Oscar.
That's a good point.
Bro.
Because when you're looking at the resume.
Yeah. Because her resume's sticky, bro.
Yeah, man.
Her resume's sticky, especially for someone who is as popular as she is. Do you know what I'm saying?
So it's like, go for those, maybe not passion projects. Maybe...
No, bro. No, you're right, Sam. I wasn't trying to say you was wrong. You're 100% right. But I think from the moves that she's made, it looks like it's just a bag. That's all she knows. So from that, it's hard to see actors go from they always taking a bag to now I'm loving the craft, and now I'm gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm going full theatrical or.
Yeah. But you gotta hit that level first. You gotta hit that.
Maybe that's it. Maybe she hasn't hit it.
Yeah, you gotta hit that level first and then be like, oh, like I've got the juice.
I would think
I've got the source to go and do these other projects and shell it.
From all the actors that she's been around in Game of Thrones, I wouldn't think that should be one. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's there. Emilia Clarke, you man, let us know what you think about Emilia Clarke and that whole situation. But shit, if you want to talk about white women,
oh my.
Let's transition to the next subject. Jonathan Major scores huge win in domestic violence case. I'm going to stop there and pass it on to Sam.
Where's some of Jonathan Major's haters that come through? I want to hear what you man is saying, because Jonathan Majors wins his domestic case.
Did he win it? Is it over?
Wait.
Is it over?
Where's my tea?
Did he?
Where's my tea?
Because I now know that he's trying to
Sam, all I'm saying is, Sam, just read it slowly.
Right, cool.
And don't get us in trouble.
All right.
Please.
Actor Jonathan Majors has scored a win
A win.
in the allegations that he was assaulted by his ex-girlfriend.
That he assaulted his ex-girlfriend.
My bad.
This guy is trying to kill us. That he assaulted.
I think he does it on purpose. Not that he does it on purpose, but like his brain is just like just switch stuff up just to get man in trouble.
I'm here. I'm here. Okay, look, let me calm down. I'm lost.
So yeah, he was arrested in March 25th by the New York Department after officers were called to their apartment in the Manhattan neighborhood. Jabari, I'm terrible with names, apologies.
Right.
Called police alleging she had been assaulted by majors who forced call the same evening. The same evening? Is that?
Yeah,
they take you.
They gotta take you.
They wrap you up straight.
Mad thing. Charged with 2 counts of assault in the 3rd degree, aggravated harassment, and attempted assault against a woman. Is that an individual crime?
Did you leave it? Okay, I thought it said white woman, but it said woman.
So is there
an attempted assault against a woman?
Can you get a crime against?
Yes, it's attempted assault, bro. Oh, you're saying against a man?
Yeah, is that possible? Because that seems a bit mad, bro. Is that actual?
I think this is just a person writing the article, man. I don't know, bro. See, look. You can't start picking apart the article, Sam.
Of course I can. Bro, that's mad.
Look here, he loves it, bro.
The misogynist I am, bro. That's crazy. That's
Disclaimer. Mr. Blitzstick is who he is.
It's mad.
The actor was probably, what's that say, sorry? Probably the victim here. Said by his lawyer, Privia Chowdhury.
This is mad. Yeah, we should just get Sam to read shit every day.
Just for the jokes of it, bro. Just for the jokes of it.
For me personally, yeah, when you're like alleged of a crime, I feel like you then have to be like either acquitted or committed of said crime because you're innocent until proven guilty. Right. When man
That's not real.
That's not real. I know it's not real.
Proven guilty is not real.
I know it's not real. But there's men out there who have been charged. Miller.
Oh,
and then they're still in movies, bro.
Oh,
they're still fine. Several counts of assault.
What we're doing.
And then they're getting through therapy. And they're getting help. They're getting help out there. Some people out here, they just get, news broadcasted and everyone's like, I don't know that, brother.
Yeah, and
the Jonathan Major situation is sticky.
It's so mad because like there was that whole month and a half of just rising. He was everywhere. Bro, my Twitter timeline was going nuts for him, yeah. Until when this news dropped. And the way they just hit that card, bro. You know when you reverse.
The reverse thing.
You know when you hit, was it the king? To reverse it, bro. It's actually quite sickening to see how, like, but this goes to what they used to say, they build you up only to tear you back down.
The thing is, like, stuff like this is sticky, bro. And it's sticky because we'll be here, yeah, and we'll be like, yo, Jonathan Majors, villain in Creed, Kang the Conqueror, shelled it in Loki, watched all these other moves. You love this guy as an actor. I don't know what this motherfucker's doing when the doors are closed, bro.
Same.
No one knows.
Yeah.
So when the news comes out and it seems like there's evidence of it, I can understand people getting the pitchforks out. Yeah. But it's like the way people do it's crazy to me. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you was the same person who had this brother on your wall yesterday, but now you're the person who's like, no, he's got to die. And it's like,
do you feel people feel like an accomplice because they
were supporting man.
They were supporting man so much, and this is where we always say love the art,
not the artist,
because you don't know the art, you don't know what
bro,
these man,
you don't know these man, bro.
You don't know them, so because they're so invested in that, they take everything. They take Jonathan Majors, the person, and the actor, and they just run with it. And so when something like that happens, they feel like, I was part of this thing because I was the one sending the tweets with the posters, all of this stuff, like buying merchandise, screaming his name, buying the magazines and all sorts of stuff. Like, is this why the uproar then just switches?
Bro, it might be. Like, sometimes I just think it's the situation. Like, it's Jonathan Majors, black man, white woman, domestic abuse case, and he's one of the most popular black men in cinema today. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just a recipe for disaster, period, innit? But what I do like about this is that, it seems to be going in his favor, and he seems to be winning the situation.
Right.
Now, I would love for him to come out of this unscathed, which is impossible. But when I say unscathed, what I mean is not Johnny Depp.
See, but see, just watching Johnny Depp the other day, because I think they're doing a promotion for a movie or stuff like that. I think they were like a con or something, and they were asking him questions about, you know, do you feel vindicated? Do you think Hollywood's got your back now and stuff?
Oh,
like
I heard,
that?
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So easy gonna get that sort of treatment.
No, this is what I'm saying, and this is what I'm saying. I don't want him to get we're still in the place, and I think, yeah, Marvel, listen to what I'm saying. Marvel will decide the fate of Jonathan Majors.
Right.
They will decide the rest of his career. They will decide, like, they're in a position to really like guide the trajectory of the rest of this guy's life. Because if Marvel do the mature thing and just wait, and they're like, listen, we're gonna see what happens at the end of the court case. We're gonna bring John in. We're gonna sit down. We're gonna talk to him, and we're still gonna continue. If he's found out to be innocent and exonerated, that's what I would hope for. That's what I would say is not getting Johnny Depp. Yeah, because Johnny Depp he lost everything, and Amber Heard continued to gain.
Right. But
she did. And then she decided to dip on her own because she gained professionally but lost the public court of opinion. So she's like, oh, I've got to dip because that public court of opinion is actually that's the actual real life that she's got to face every day when she goes outside. Not just the, oh, these man said I can be an Aquaman 2. Aquaman 2 ain't carrying this woman past 2024, bro. Like, do you know, and she already knows it. And to be honest, she's dead in the first movie too. So it's like, so I'm really hoping that Marvel kind of wait this out and see. And if he is innocent, then they give him everything. And if he's guilty, then they throw the book at him.
Right.
Just like that.
I was going to say, because the same thing happened with James Gunn when he was doing his mad tweets, which I also disagree with at the time, where it's like, you come to saying mad stuff like that. They were like, oh, we're throwing man out. Everyone's like,
DC threw him out, yeah?
Oh,
wait, sorry. Marvel threw him out. DC picked him up and Marvel brought him back.
That's it, because it's like, that was time ago. Everyone was like, it's a bit mad, but ain't that serious? Again, that's when I was like, definitely
Can we talk about this for a second?
The artist and the art. Because I was like, movies are cool and whatever. I don't see that kind of madness in any of your shows or your movies or whatever. But you go on Twitter and you write that, I'm like, are you thinking it? Well, clearly you're thinking it because you wrote it.
Of course.
But then you never put that in any of your shows or movies. So it's like, raw. So how far or how close do you want to have that kind of material, or to see, maybe that was just like gauging the audience's thing. It's like, oh, can I write this and get away with it? Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. So now he puts it, now he does a madness with Peacemaker, he did a madness with the Suicide Squad, where it's like, that's all adults, no children involved, rated 10. I'm like, that's cool. And with Majors, let's see what Marvel do, basically.
Yeah, and you know what, like, then, and the thing I was talking, I went to Johnny Depp is that because after obviously Johnny Depp got acquitted and everything, he got a massive deal. Yeah, I can't remember. I think it was like a perfume, so it's a ridiculous amount of money. Now he's already like promoting movies and stuff like that. And what I'm trying to say is that if Jonathan Majors gets acquitted and everything, will he get the same treatment? Will you still have the same opportunities?
And that's why I say it's down to Marvel, because if Marvel back him correctly, and he does continue to go on to be Kang the Conqueror and be the villain for the next 2 phases and get the Kang Dynasty and all of these movies, in 2025 we won't even remember. We won't even remember this. Do you know what I'm saying? So the possibility is and there's also a possibility that Marvel could still drop man, but that they could come to an agreed departure and he could still flourish. But that just depends on other things. Me personally, I really want to see Marvel look after someone, and when I look after someone who is innocent, if he's guilty, bruv, dead him. But if he's found found innocent, back man, and continue with the plan. That's all I want to see out the whole situation. And I want to know what you lot want to see, ladies and gentlemen. So let's dive into this super chat real quick before we take another break and come back with one of our final DC segments of the day.
Jeez. Scroll a little bit here, innit?
They're scrolling.
Oh, for a second I thought you said Daily Offender, but it's Daily Trent.
Wagwan Daily Trent, what's popping?
Shout out to the TCN for Transformers. I honestly just came for the action, didn't really care much for the story.
Come on.
Listen, if you get like a bit of story, that's a bonus to me. And I felt like man kind of got it with the whole ancestral stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like even it's all the stars. You know we love stars and constellations and stuff like that. And bruv, I just love that. And the fact that they added that tribe where they've been with the beasts for so long, that is cold. That is cold, man. I love that.
No, legit.
The next one is from SD Gidney. What's good, fam?
What's up?
Wagwan.
From Mrs. Oh, from Wifey. Oh, shout out to Wifey.
Miss Gidney, what's good? What's popping?
I like how Spider-Punk and Spider-Bite only knew Miles Morales for a brief time, but had his back. How do you feel about that? Love from Louisville, Chicago, and ATL, baby.
Shout out to everyone in Atlanta, Chicago, and Louisville.
Yeah.
I think that's normal, man. Especially in the black community, fam. Especially being black, being in the black community and being in white places. And bruv, I bring it up because, bruv, listen, if you go anywhere outside of the city that you grow up in and you see another black person, it's the head nod. That's what that is. When Spider-Punk sees Miles, it's a head nod. It's like yeah. And bear in mind, they're both clapping the same thing as well. So you know, they're Eskimo brothers anyway. So you know what I'm saying? It's one of those.
Yeah, I completely forgot. Yeah, but Gwen belongs to the streets.
Oh my! I mean, she belonged to the streets from the beginning.
Hey, listen, what?
She belongs to some good streets, though.
For me, I was about to say it's about what you know, not who you know, innit?
Okay.
Because there's some black brothers out there and sisters that support man outside the pen, or don't support man outside the pen actually, but then support man inside the pen.
Yo,
that's some madness right there. So for me, Spider-Punk knew something,
right,
but didn't know Miles. Right. It was like, I know that man ain't it. He ain't the madness. Miguel is. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Yes. That's what Sam's on. Yes. That's what Sam's on.
Yes. Oh, so you think in any other
situation,
he wouldn't bang with Miles? Because
I don't agree. Yeah, I don't agree. I don't agree.
I think he's the man.
It's instant brotherhood.
Yeah, bro.
Instant brotherhood.
He's the man, bro.
Instant brotherhood.
You know what? Yeah. When I see him, I'm like, that guy's from Hackney, bro.
100%.
He's from Hackney, and I know I'll go down Haggerston. That guy will give me a nod. He will definitely give me a nod.
I don't think he's from Hackney,
bro. I'm saying I'm with you because it's like just coming, being fresh home after being in the States, bro. Wagwan. What's good? 10 minutes later, Osma on adventures.
Bro,
I just met.
Side missions, bro.
Side quests, it's just... So, when I see it, I feel it, especially with the English-British connection, bro. You get me? There was something I was going to say, but I can't.
You can't.
I got like, bro, but you know what, yeah? It's a quick story time. When man was in LA, yeah, met one guy, and he was like, walking down the street, we linked up, we started going somewhere together now. And he was like, oh, I get it now. Oh. You see this? You see Jay-Z song "Niggas in Paris"? He was like, "There's niggas in England," and I was like, "Yeah, bro, yeah, like that." Get me?
Man,
it's one of those ones. Get me? Are we good with the super chat?
No, we still got some more.
Come on.
No.
The Dark Empress.
Shout out to all the YouTube members. Shout out to Dark Empress, Lady Shotgun. What's popping?
She says, "I told y'all." Disclaimer.
In fact, let me get a disclaimer in there. Disclaimer on me, using the N-word. Boom. There you go. I don't know. Someone's probably going to try to tell me off somewhere, but, you know, fuck off.
I didn't even hear it.
2 times.
Oh, my Jesus Christ. And we got one straight from the South London.
Is it?
Man like House.
Hands up!
What's good, Harry?
What's popping?
Well done, my brothers. South London's finest here. When we next linking up, can't wait, but also missed you, brothers. 1, Jay Howard's in and out. 2, Sam, MK. 1, you ready? 3, Raven, you platinum. Sekiro,
trolling.
But we had, it's funny because me and Sam had a funny conversation the other day about me going back to Sekiro. What trailer did we watch?
It was Phantom Blade 0.
on the gaming channel. So if you want to find out if I'm going to platinum that game, head over to the gaming channel and find that trailer.
Was there a deal? There
was no deal. There was no
That's
deal.
what happens when they go down without me. So I'm letting this guy get off easy, fam. You asked us all a question, bro. Why are you scrolling, fam? What's going on here?
No, there's no questions. Bro, go we get no. You guys look. How was In and Out? Did you?
The In and Out burger banged, bro.
Sam, you
Bang,
ready
appreciate you.
For MK1?
Yeah, man, MK1's lit. Harry, you better be ready, yo. Friday fights.
Hey, I've been seeing Harry on Twitter. Harry's ready.
That's good.
Harry is ready. I've actually been seeing a madness.
That's good.
I've seen some clips and I was like, okay.
There's a lot of people coming for Sam's neck.
Every day.
Jay, how you get your grills looking like Nelly?
I definitely don't look like Nelly, and I don't have any grills. I don't have any grills. But boy, I wouldn't mind Ashanti backing it up on me though, fam. Have you been seeing them on
stage?
Fam, they're touring together.
Wow, they're doing more than touring. They're doing more than touring.
If that's what touring.
Bro, let me go with some touring.
Hey, let the Simon let's tour too. Shit, I'm trying to tour. It's mad.
What? Touring her, fam.
Yo, we got one for man like Galactic Zach.
Shout out to man like Zach. What's popping?
Shout out to Daily Offenders. Big up the man them every time. Hashtag Daily Offenders. Hashtag member of domination. Every day.
Come on.
And yeah, man, that comes down to it. So, how'd you get your grills?
I haven't got no grills, bro. A grill,
yeah.
A grill is a collection of that is placed into a mouth or put in. It's not that.
So how'd you get your Dracula fangs then?
Dracula fangs. These not vampire fangs, bro. Why are man them onto me right now? You get me? Listen, I'm just living my life.
I'm trying.
I was born with these.
Oh, there you go. LAJ for you, ladies and gentlemen.
I was born with these.
LAJ for you.
I was born with these.
Appreciate everyone for the super chat.
Unlike Miguel.
Yeah. He picked his up along the way I was born with him. Get me? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take another little break. And when we come back, we're going to be talking about the Snyderverse, Rebel Moon, Flash, Superman Legacy, and all of the other DC madness. We're going to be back in 2, ladies and gentlemen. See you in a minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Listen, all right. This next segment, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going into Rebel Moon. We're going to watch the behind the scenes, or we got a trailer or something. We're going to be talking about that. The Snyderverse, yes. The Snyder. We know why you're here. We know why. Then we're going to be talking about the Flash review, recap, talk about the box office, James Gunn, and we're going to end with the Kraven trailer. But before all of that, we're going to go and get some more super chats in. Like I said, if you haven't already, slap up the super chats, get involved in the show. What you got for us, Geek Sensei?
Man, like initial.
Not initial, fam. Not initial. What's good, bro?
151.
But love, brothers, be seeing you.
Man didn't even come to ask a question at night. He just said, I'm here, you man.
151.
You know when he says be seeing you means I'm seeing you in the gym soon, innit?
And this is the only reason I'm. You see this, ladies. You see this noise. That's because of initial. Yeah. Sounds like wood because of initial. Because of initial. Get me? Shout out to man like initial.
Shout out to initial, man. Up next we've got Aaron Emerson.
Wolfsbane, what's poppin'?
Wolfsbane signing in to say welcome back, brothers.
Come on, bro.
Good.
Shout out to man like Wolfsbane, man. Shout out to all the love. Jesus, I'm loving it.
We've got a member who's been a member since 08.
Not Miss Williams.
Jeez.
Not Miss Williams.
Jamila Williams.
What's good?
It's been, you know what, yeah, it's always heartwarming when you see like someone's been around for so long and they're still here, not going anywhere. I'm not fucking leaving. Shabina says, how about your white women and Jonathan Major story? I think even when courts are done, he's done with major studios.
Do you think so? Oh man, I just don't know. I think, do you know what? Yeah, I think that it's so interesting that I think that on the sly, in the last year, we've come out of cancel culture. Mm-hmm. I think cancel culture is kind of over now. Yeah. Please tell me it's different.
People still getting cancelled.
No, who's getting cancelled, bro? Man, them ain't getting cancelled how they was getting cancelled before. Before, say something, gone. Like, gone. Now, it's like, oh, wait. Let's see what this person has to say. Yeah. Bruv, before, if this happened 2 years ago, Jonathan Majors would have been excommunicated. Bruv, we won't be hearing about the court case. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I think now it's like, because we have identified that cancel culture is targeting people that are innocent so many times that we can't just take the people's word for it anymore. Mm-hmm. And that, like, we're seeing situations out, like this Jonathan Major situation. That's how I see it, fam. I don't see anyone saying something crazy and getting cancelled instantly anymore and they're not coming back from it. Do you know what I'm saying? That's how it's seeming to me. I feel like we're coming out of it, bro. People are getting, I'm not going to say they're getting smarter, but the smart people are paying more attention now to stuff like this. Mm-hmm. So I really feel like we're coming out of cancel culture, bro.
The marketing team's definitely on job these days. I mean, you got dudes out here.
Let me not tell you about Jonathan Major's marketing team. Did you see the picture that he dropped when he went to court?
No.
With the Bible and Megan Good.
With the Bible, yeah. When I saw Megan Good beside, I said, brother.
It weren't Megan Good for me, bro. Megan Good is bro. Megan Good is a bro.
I said, is this what he took? Like white woman.
Bro, it was a good PR move to get Megan Good because you're like, listen, we got to get the baddest black thing we can find, yeah? Gets her, boom. But it was his jacket for me.
Oh, the trench coat.
It's not just the trench coat, bro. It was one of those trench coats that was linen. Mm. When you look at it, it looks like he's been through a rough time.
Almost like Batman in the Apocalypse.
But he hasn't, bro. That thing is, you know how much that jacket cost, bro? But he's looking humble. That was my point. Bro, look at the picture. He looks humble. He looks like a sad, humbled guy who's just trying to get by. And imagine Jonathan Majors making himself look like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said the marketing team's going hard, fam. They picked out that outfit, bro.
It's mad because you paid attention to the outfit. I was paying attention completely opposite, bro. I'm over here looking at Megan Good, bro.
Megan Good, bro. I don't want to get on her head still, bro. We talk about people in them streets.
Bro. And this one was like, yo!
Bro, that's why you know it's marketing.
Yeah, bro, yeah.
That's why you know it's marketing.
And I thought the KSI team was doing bits. But you lot went to get Megan Good. Jesus.
And the Bible. And Jesus.
I didn't even see the Bible. So
no, that's you, man, told me about the Bible right now. Get me.
He's talking about the Bible. I was looking at making good.
All right, what? Are we done with the super chat?
No, we got one more. Man like Harry. What's the next TCN live watch along? Prey was madness. We got out of Prey. We got Outdo Prey. Maybe Blue Beetle. That Raven high five before we started was fire. Hashtag my bros.
Come on. All right. What we're gonna do now, ladies and gentlemen, is we're gonna dive into this Rebel Moon trailer. We're gonna see. Listen, this movie comes out the 22nd of December, end of the year. It's on Netflix. I really think this is gonna be a banger. Like, I really want to see where all of the energy and the positivity and all of that stuff, what Zack Snyder's put into his next project. You know what I'm saying? He's one of my top 5 directors, and I just want to see, man. I want to see what's here, man.
Yeah, I'm mad gas for this. And maybe, who knows, Harry? Maybe this is the next watch along we'll watch. Or,
I mean,
maybe there's one before this one comes out. This comes out, what, towards the end of the year?
December 22nd.
Maybe there's some time we can throw in another one. Who knows? There's a lot of things happening in the Speed Force right now, so we'll see what we can do.
All right.
You ready?
I'm cool, man. Listen, I thought about watching this like 100 times since it's come out. Like, bro, there's some restraint I have grown from this Cyberverse thing, fam. But I'm ready for this, man. We've got 2 minutes 37. Let's dive.
Jeez.
See you, Zach.
Look here.
I see you, Zach. Look at him, bro. The visionary himself. This thing's gonna be mad. Another visual's gonna be crazy.
I thought I knew what a big movie was. Until I came onto this.
Oh yeah, don't leave yet.
This movie, for me, existed elementally for 20 years. Woo. It's a story of a few against many, impossible odds, good versus evil.
Yo, dude.
I'm getting a chance to tell a story that I've been thinking about for quite a while.
See the way he's looking, bro.
I was really excited about Zach. I just really value and admire his enthusiasm for the craft.
Bro!
I hadn't quite anticipated the physical requirements of this.
Yep. Oh, God.
We had a solid 2 months of preparing the body to get to that place. I've never trained that much.
I mean, it is gargantuan.
I just really wanted to make a giant atmospheric and space adventure.
It's so big.
So ambitious.
We get to traverse the darker corners of this universe.
We'll have a huge anticipation for this film. It's amazing.
Something so powerful that you just want more. And it's only the beginning.
Lightsabers and a thing, bro. Or if I say plasma cutters.
Bro.
It's already looking mad.
This is gonna be stupid.
This is landed.
You know, Netflix, yeah, they might not really understand what they have bagged, you know.
They never do.
They might not have understand what they've bagged with this man, Zack Snyder, you know. This is a derby.
Bruv.
This is a derby.
Bruv.
Come on.
You know, the first 30 seconds, there was just a key. A key. They just kept playing one key for 20 seconds. Just giving you the visuals.
I'm not gonna lie, man.
Just giving you the visuals before my guy even starts speaking. Like, the car starts speaking, talking about 2-month preparation. This is gargantuan. What? I run that thing back, bro.
Come on.
Man,
come on.
This thing is crazy.
It's his face, bro. Do you know what? It's like, he's, yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah.
He knows.
20 years in the making. I'm here, man.
Yeah, he knows. He
I
knows.
thought I knew
That might sum it up, Sam. He knows.
what a big movie was. Until I came onto this.
Bro! Look at this.
This movie, for me, existed elementally for 20 years. It's a story of a few against many, impossible odds, good versus
You remember the
evil.
story with the Batman vs Superman? You see how
I'm
advanced
getting
they
a
are now?
chance to tell a story that I've been thinking about for quite a while.
He's in the trench, bro. That's what it is for me.
I was really
He's in
excited about Zach. I just really value and admire his enthusiasm for the craft.
Bro, what is that?
I hadn't quite anticipated the physical requirements of this.
We had a solid 2 months of preparing the body to get to that
Zach,
place.
we're
I've
ready,
never
man.
trained that much.
I mean, it is gargantuan.
I just really wanted to make a giant atmospheric and space adventure.
It's so big.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So ambitious.
We get to traverse the darker corners of this universe.
We'll have a huge anticipation for this film. It's amazing.
Something so powerful that you just want more. And it's only the beginning.
Imagine Zach dropping a trilogy on Netflix. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
No, let me just give you guys this. Yeah, just so you know.
The behind the scenes of what you just saw, look, this is 10-second scene. Man talking about how movies were big till I came here.
That's definitely telling me that this thing is already shot and connected somewhere in some airtight room. And you have to be like tenant to get to it, bro, because this is mad.
Zach just stays on job, man. Zach stays on job, man. Rebel Moon's gonna be hard, ladies and gentlemen. Look, if you man ain't fans of Zack Snyder, I don't know what you're doing, bro. I don't know what you're doing. Just go watch his movies.
Oh man, I'm just
Catch
so
up, man.
happy for this man, bro. I'm just so happy, and the movie hasn't come out yet. Just off the back of this trailer, like the montage, just letting people know, let people understand. Even by showing this, I don't even think we fully understand
gargantuous
what he's going to give us, bro. He's already given us some gems in the past. You lot didn't grasp. You didn't understand what you was getting.
Still
you
don't.
didn't appreciate it.
Still don't.
No, they don't. They don't.
They don't.
They don't.
And I guess that segues us into where we're at right now. I guess that segues us into where we're at right now with the Snyderverse, yeah. Where, like, what I would say is, I feel like the Flash is the end of the Snyderverse. And when I say that, I mean it's the end of the DCEU cinematic, connected, anything to do with what Zack Snyder was doing universe is over.
Yeah, this was the last strands of his DNA in the DCU.
Ooh,
Aquaman. There is Aquaman, and that's the thing. The thing about Aquaman for me is, even though he appears in Zack Snyder's Justice League, his first movie isn't attached, and they said his second movie isn't attached, and I think they was even leaning towards his second movie might still be in this new thing that James Gunn's doing.
Okay. Oh.
Yes. So I'm like, who knows? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, we're just gonna have to see what happens when that comes out, because James Gunn's not disowning that movie because he can't.
Right.
But he's also not fully claiming it. So I think we're really just gonna have to see what happens there. But how many times do you think we're really gonna see Jason Momoa as Aquaman again after this Aquaman? 3 times.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Oh, that was a 0.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Right.
this is
So this is last.
0.3%.
His last.
Hurrah as Aquaman.
I would say so, because that. Yeah, we're gonna touch on that in the Flash.
Oh, we're here, bro.
Oh, we're here already. All right.
We're here. We're here.
Just see what they did with the end credit scene, and then, bro, man, not really doing anything. And then I think James Gunn himself said that obviously you got Blue Beetle, which is the prologue to his DCU. Then, like you saying, then it's Superman later. No, not Superman later. Then he said
Aquaman.
Yeah, then Aquaman. But like you say, he's not really.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it depends on then
the movie. What happens in the movie? Yeah, this is why.
So it's like, if it does good, alright, cool. If it doesn't, I'm like, alright, because he's kind of fired everyone else. Gal Gadot's out, Cavill's out, Affleck's out.
There's other reasons though.
And then it seems like even Ezra might be out as well.
100. The thing is, yeah, and what's crazy about this whole situation is like, for me, there's reasons for all of these men to be out. Gal Gadot, yeah, fine as Wonder Woman. 5 out of 10 as Wonder Woman. Unless she's in Zack Snyder's one, then she goes up to about 7. But 5 out of 10. But first movie, good. Second movie, dead. Do we want more of that? No. No. I know no one who's like here talking about, yeah, I want Gal Gadot for Wonder Woman 3.
Even the ones that spoiled the movie, that was like giving it 5.
Hashtag me too.
Do you know what I'm saying? Lord have mercy. But yeah.
No, I'm saying me too. Like,
okay.
Me too.
Okay.
Double entendre. I'm a rapper now as well. Yeah. LAJ, check me out. I'll be dropping at the end of the year.
No one's talking about these movies anymore. You know what I mean? Like, it's dead. So to me, Jason not being his last one, I'm alright with it, man. It makes sense.
See, I am. But if it's good, why don't you just let him finish his trilogy?
Because they're kind of like wrapping up. They're leaving the old in the past and they're trying to go with the new.
But this is what I'm saying. They've not like I said. His thing has been so on the edge. You don't know. But anyway, realistically, the first Aquaman, I think I've only watched it still twice. Like, it's fine. Could be way better. I'm interested to see what they do with the second one. Do we want more? Do we need more? Probably not. Who cares? Who gives a shit? Get me? So there's that. All right. Then what? You had Henry Cavill. All of the drama with Henry Cavill surrounding being Superman, not being Superman, and we've cast a new Superman now, so it's done, finished, over. You get me? Ben's out, boom. Yeah. He's done it. He said about 3 times over the last 3 times he's played Batman. This is my last time I'm out, and we've got Robert Pattinson's Batman,
and possibly a new one coming.
We're not gonna announce who the next Batman is until after the Batman 2 comes out. That's why a new Batman's not getting announced now. And maybe they might even wait until that trilogy's done completely. Because for me, bruv, you don't need a new Batman.
While the one's still current running. And it's good. Very
good. The thing is, you can have one. I think you can have simultaneous ones, but I think for James Gunn, he should not. He should not. He should build this... Bruv, the universe that they said they're making already is populated with superheroes.
Yeah.
So, there could be a Batman.
No, there definitely is with the Brave and the Bold or whatever.
But we shouldn't be showing this Batman for time. That's what I would do.
Okay.
I'd hide him. I would not hide him, but just I'm gonna. If we're starting with Superman, let's not do what we did last time. Superman.
Oh yeah.
Batman vs Superman.
Batman to be at the end.
This is what I'm saying. Yeah. This is why you let the Matt Reeves trilogy play out.
Okay.
Maybe even have when that ends, maybe 6 months, or I say 6 months because I'm thinking in logical terms, but in DC terms, the next week after the last Batman movie comes out, they're gonna announce who the new Batman is. I think that's fine.
Yeah, that's how you roll into
it. I think that's fine, isn't it? But I also think they can be simultaneously too. You get me?
Yeah.
Depending on how they do it, if they can do it right. But yeah, man, we got an article.
Jeez.
Oh.
We got an article. Nah.
Don't want to touch more on the Flash.
No, we're not done. We're not done. I just felt like. I feel like
we're in the DC verse.
Yeah, I feel like we're bouncing around.
Okay.
I feel like we're bouncing around the whole situation. Talk to man about the Flash then. Go on.
Oh no.
What do you think about the movie?
It's funny, yeah, because me personally, I enjoyed the movie.
The movie's good, bruv.
Yeah, the movie's enjoyable. You go in, you have a fun time, and it gets real serious. Ezra, he can act his socks off. The problem is, again,
he's
the
a menace.
man outside is just
crazy,
moving nuts, bro. And then when you see his previous works of art, you tend to start asking questions.
Why is that?
If you watch We Need to Talk About Kevin, you might want to come back to me and talk about it a lot more, bro.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Where he plays himself?
Most likely. It's a bit sticky for that one.
The thing is, I don't know what's going like. Something is definitely going on behind the scenes with Ezra Miller and people at WB.
Right.
And I don't besides contracts. Besides contracts.
I definitely feel like
besides contracts.
It definitely feels like
God.
He's their golden child. Like, they're trying to push.
I don't want to say golden child, but I want to say
golden happened.
Yeah, shit.
I hate TV team?
Take
Disclaimer. The View the Geek Center.
No, it's mad.
We do not promote R. Kelly or, support surviving, I don't know, whatever.
Hey, listen, all I heard was gold, so.
Yeah, exactly. Something golden happened. And like I say, like, the protection this man's having is...
It's quite peculiar.
Yes.
It's quite peculiar how much they favour Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's all based around his talent as an actor. What I would say about Flash the movie is, I think that the box office isn't representative of how good the movie is.
That's true.
Happens.
Yeah, it happens all the time. But the movie is a good, entertaining watch. Is it the Flash movie that I wanted? No. Is it the Flash movie that I needed? No. Do I want to see more of this Flash? No. Like,
I think that's also the issue as well, to be honest. I feel like when he came in Justice League, right?
No one liked him ever. No one's ever liked this Flash. No
Yes.
one's ever liked Ezra Miller as the Flash. Nobody.
And I think that's part of the
At
issue.
any point.
Yes.
At any point. And it's cool, bruv. I don't think it's his fault.
No.
But it is his fault for being him. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's like WB, like they give him the Fantastic Beast role, yeah. So now he's in a major WB blockbuster already. Then they're like, yo, you're well, I'm gonna say you're shelling. You're shelling. Take this one as well. Say they throw him this, and he just continues being who he is, which is someone who, I don't know, maybe has some issues, maybe doesn't have some issues. Look, I don't want to make excuses for him, and I know how like marketing moves, and I know how marketing will say for one people or one person it's a mental health issue, and for other people these people are aggressive or whatever. And I don't really want to get into the semantics of it. All I'm saying is, for some reason, he's still got his job, and they're still protecting him. But nevertheless, no one cares for him as the character they're trying to give him as. So I think for him to end as the Flash here, I think it's great, and we don't like we can just keep it moving, bro.
Yeah, and the thing with that is the whole box office numbers kind of shows like the fans have been going against this whole thing this whole time, and DC ignoring them and still pushing Ezra. Now look what you got. You got a good movie, but the numbers don't show that it's a good movie. Do you know what I mean? I just went to watch for the second time, bro. I literally can't. 6 people walked out. Like maybe hour in. I was like,
right, an hour in,
bro. It was crazy. I didn't understand. I was like, we're actually a pretty good like part in the movie, and people just leaving. I was like, wow.
I think it's mad to me, like, just being in America and how many people actively said, I'm not going to watch the movie because of Ezra Miller.
Right.
Like, multiple people said that. Whenever the Flash conversation come up, it was always, that boy is crazy. Or that actor. Like, some of them don't even know him by name, but they know they ain't watching that. Yeah, they ain't watching it because of him. And I'm like, it's funny because I think in the UK, there's less of that.
Yes.
Right.
But, you know, like, I don't know how to say it, but Americans are different. Like, the way Americans move in terms of stuff like this is different to the UK people. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's like, we a bit more, I don't know how to really explain it. We're more political with it. Like, we'll still go and then have a discourse after it. Whereas Americans will like, nah, and then have the discourse about, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not participating. So I think that's interesting, but
hey man,
it's done, man.
It's mad. Yeah, it's mad. It's done. And if you haven't watched the movie, go watch the movie because it's and I can understand like if people feel some type of way, because I remember us going to the first screening and I was like, raw, how's man gonna be sitting on the sofa saying I like this movie even though of what
it does?
He exactly.
Oh, okay, what he did. Yeah.
What he did, and I was like, because I literally pondered that question to myself, and I was like, nah, this is art. I'm here for this. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't know the other guy what, unless he does something outrageous that in a certain level that I'm like, I won't participate or support this guy. But at the end of the day, it's a movie, so look, go watch the movie, man. There's worse things in life.
The thing is, another thing for me is, it's just about like, I think one of the things that I get on Twitter a lot, yeah, because obviously I'm the president of the SNYDERVERSE for Dark Side. You man know what Pam is. Yeah. But bro, it's funny because these man get at me as well.
For what?
Bro, this is what's crazy.
Bro.
As the president of the SNYDERVERSE community, yeah,
okay,
they still flame me when I'm like, I like the Flash because, bruv, mad community.
I see your tweet about the.
Bro, I'll break it up.
What it was an image that you posted. What's one of DC, and I think you said something about Zach. Who is it? That Justice League's always fight, man.
Darkseid.
Mm-hmm. And someone quote retweeted the thing. I was like, bro, and I think your response was like, oh, like, can you just appreciate the art?
Oh, so I posted the Darkseid picture where he's doing the Omega beams and it goes into the Netflix thing because obviously Zach's running with Netflix and our Snyderverse community is now like, yo, Warner Brothers are setting off major IPs. Let them lot pick it up.
Yeah, sell that.
So all of these fucking trolls are like, let it go. I'm like, bro, firstly, get off my dick, bro. Like, what? Like, why do you follow me? But at the same time,
but that's the reason why they follow you.
Yeah, but me personally, I enjoy it. So you man, bring it. But like I was saying is like, Snyderverse people are like, no, we don't like the Flash because in this movie they actively butcher Man of Steel.
Okay.
Yeah, they actually do that. Where for me it's like, Man of Steel is Man of Steel, and I'm cool with anyone going into the timeline in their own movie and doing stuff that affects it because it actually doesn't affect the timeline of Man of Steel. So I can watch the other DC movies and be like, this is good, this is bad, this is bit, and still be like, the Snyderverse is my personal, definitive DCEU canon. That is it. When I watch these movies, I'm watching the Snyderverse trilogy, and maybe that's it when I really think about it. Now, what other movies for the DCEU are you gonna watch?
Nothing else.
I'm not even trying to be like, oh, it's all dead. Like, I'm thinking about the first Aquaman. Even before all of this stuff,
I haven't gone back to the Aquaman since we've done the review.
Yeah. Wonder Woman, hell no.
Nope.
To either of them.
Nope.
What else is there?
That's it. And then you just have Justice League and
Justice League.
No, Justice League. Zack
Snyder. Okay.
Zack Snyder's.
Yeah.
That one doesn't exist.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Do you know what I mean? And then
that's it.
And then I'll put the Flash in there. And
I'll never put the Flash up there.
See, and the reason I put the Flash in.
Oh no, I'm gonna change it down, but they don't. No, sorry.
Nah.
They tried, but
see, even that I'm not. See, you're saying things that I'd forgotten already.
Bruv,
yeah,
get me.
Making sure.
And so the reason why I'll put that the Flash, the new Flash in there is because it says, oh, we're Xing this, but that has to be part of the timeline to make Zack Snyder's timeline real. Do you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you, man, actually bookending our thing. You get me? Thank you. So that's where I'm at with the Snyderverse thing. I really do hope it can get to Netflix or it can get anywhere. But at the same time, if today, the day they casted the new Superman, actually in the 10th year anniversary of Man of Steel as well, if this actually signifies the end of it, in terms of we're actually never going to actually see anything more from Zack in this world, I am fine. Yeah. I got a legit trilogy. Like, I've made friends and family over this thing. Bruv, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Snyderverse has brought people together in a way, fam. There's bare toxic shit as well, but all communities have got toxic stuff, so I'm not mad at it either.
It's part of the thing.
But yeah, man, man's loving it. You lot, jump in the comments, let us know what you lot are saying about all of that. Now, James Gunn has cast the new Superman in his 2025 Superman Legacy movie and Lois Lane. Let me not be disrespectful. I think Sam's gonna do some more. Think Sam's gonna do more reading for us. Back in class, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, man. So DC has now revealed the cast for James Gunn's new Superman movie with David Kenswit, Jesus, playing the Man of Steel. This guy looks like he is AI entered the Matrix, bro. How does he look like a mix between Henry Cavill?
Hey, scroll him up again, please.
Bro, he looks like the guy who plays Henry Cavill and the guy who plays Smallville.
Oh yeah,
Tom Willing. Tom Willing. Shout out to you, bro. How is this possible? How did they find this, bro? This guy's been genetically made.
Have you seen the memes?
No.
This guy is getting finished online about being like a discount Henry Cavill fan. He's getting finished online, bro. I seen one of the PS5 and what was it? It was the GS5, and it had a picture of Henry Cavill and it had a picture of him. Then they had another one of him like bearded. He had a 5 o'clock shadow, and he put him next to the picture of, you know, when Henry Cavill runs around the house with shirtless. I almost dropped my phone. I was just like,
That's fine. Memes are fine.
Yeah, right, it's funny. It's just funny.
Heath Ledger got it.
Yeah.
Better people got it, bro. So maybe this is his initiation.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be. And to be honest, WB, you should have warned him that he was gonna get cooked for about 2 years until the movie comes out and he's good in it. And now, in terms of this guy's acting, I've only seen him act in Pearl, so he's got a very small. He's got a very small role in Pearl. I've seen him in that, but I'm gonna go check out more of his movies. Now, I believe in James Gunn, so by default, I kind of believe in this guy, and I think that all of us, even whether you're a Snyderverse or you're not, we should be positive about the situation we're going into now.
Oh yeah,
like because there's nothing that says this guy ain't a good actor. There's nothing that says that he can't be a good Superman, and I want to give him the best chance and opportunity to win, to actually win me over as Superman. Like Henry Cavill was man Superman, period. But bro,
we still got
Tyler. Yeah, bro. This is what I'm saying. Tom Welling went hard. Dean Cain went hard. Dean Cain went hard from back in the day. Like
The Godfather went hard as well.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
There's always space for these new actors to come in and make a stance and make a place for themselves as these iconic roles. But you actually have to do the work, bro. It's not one of those ones where things get handed to you, bro. And this is why no one talks about George Clooney when we talk about Batman. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being serious. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, I feel like George Clooney was the biggest star at the time. So they gave him the role. Yeah. And then they was like, well, you're the biggest star. You're going to be a great Batman. Obviously, no. It doesn't work like that. But then you take someone like Christian Bale, who wasn't a major star, but was known, and he goes and he works his arse off at being, and he's one of the best Batmans. Do you know what I'm saying? And I just want to see what this guy can do, bruv. Like,
and that's why I'm like, I'm so easy right now because one, I've never watched anything from him, so I'm like, I'm just taking it all in. I'm not on the fence. I'm not if and buts. I'm like, yes, we got a new Superman. I'm here for it, and I want to see. And this is gonna be my first interaction with him, because I ain't watched none of his stuff. So like, public perception, they're always gonna have these opinions, but a lot of the times you have opinions based on nothing.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? Like, just based on feelings, on
mad emotion. And,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe Henry Cavill's got too many muscles and you're into that. Do you know what I mean? And this guy doesn't look like it, so that's why they gotta be making the memes. But hey, I'm here for it, man.
Yeah, so supposedly Dave is best known for his breakout role in Netflix's Politician, which I've personally not seen, but might go watch it now.
Don't know if I'm gonna watch. The thing is, I went through his filmography and stuff like that, and it's like, it's tough for me because it's like, these ain't the kind of things I would watch usually, and this is why I've not seen bare of him. But at the same time, I do want to see what kind of range he's got. Okay, you get me? So, mate, I don't know about a Netflix thing called The Politician. That sounds
might be a bit mad, isn't it? And then you got then we've got Rachel, who's also known for her role in The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Yeah, which I actually know.
I've heard stuff of, and I heard it's a good show, probably to that certain crowd of who likes that kind of stuff.
On the screen test,
right?
It was one of the shows that came up in terms of, we was talking about the best shows on television, and I think it was Hannah in this. Shout out to Hannah. I know you ain't watching, but I love you anyway. She said that this show and that this chick is like super legit at the time. I hadn't watched it. I watched maybe like an episode, but like you're saying, bruv, it's not for us.
Yeah,
it's not even one for us where I'm like, yo, we can try out this. And
but the fact that people are like, you saying that
she's got a following, she's gonna bring in her whole audience. So anyone who hates her, it's gonna be like, well, all of these fans are gonna love her. So they've kind of got that built in already. Like, and this is why I say I believe in James Gunn, bro.
I was gonna say the same thing.
He is legitimately playing the long game. He knows what he's doing, and all he's got to do is, oh, the Flash is doing terrible. Let me announce the new Superman the next day. Like, bruv, man's playing.
I said this was gonna happen.
He's playing chess while other men are outside playing something else.
You know, it's mad because you're saying he's playing chess, yeah. And I think like maybe 2 weeks ago, I think while we was in the US or whatever, Twitter they just wanted to fire this man. They just every day I see that.
If you see, bro,
they want to fire James Gunn,
bro. I get into a beef, not a beef. Me and the outlaw John Roker yesterday were going back and forth on this whole thing,
right?
Because I'm like, listen, he was getting on James Gunn for James Gunn saying that people are getting lazy in superhero movies.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then I was like, yeah, listen, listen. You man, I fought with John Roker. You man know. You man know.
Outlaw
But
Nation,
John,
baby.
yes. But John, no. No. Because James Gunn, yeah, for me, has been making all of the right moves. And for anyone who's not believing him, man, understand that he's walked into an office full of bullshit. The first day he walked in, there's shit everywhere. On the walls, on the floor, on his desk. And every day, he's coming in with a shovel and he's like, gotta get this out of here. Do you know what I'm saying? And as he's getting it out, he's got to bring in new stuff.
Yeah, it's...
Like, he's got a very tough job. And what he's doing, he's being proactive, he's being transparent, and he's doing what he thinks right. And when I look at the movies that he's made in the past and recently, I can't say this guy's wrong, bro. Because
and this is why I say people don't deserve good things, bro.
He took Guardians from Z-listers to one of the best trilogies in the MCU. He made motherfuckers know about the Suicide Squad after they had a failed movie. I want to say 2 failed movies because the first movie came out and then they wanted the air cut and it was like, no. So that's 2 failed movies. And then he did the Suicide Squad and everyone loves that. And he put a fucking giant starfish in it as the villain.
And he's done Peacekeeper as well. Peacemaker.
2 seasons of Peacemaker at back.
Come on, man. Like,
bro, how listen,
you man on Twitter scream?
How are you gonna,
man,
bro?
And especially like off the back of a project got nothing to do with him, which is the Flash. Like,
just shut your mouth, bro. Just shut your mouth. Just sit down. Just shut it.
This is how we end up getting 2 Wonder Woman movies
that are dead, bro. Because you man don't understand.
You lot's moving crazy out here.
Because do you know what they'll be doing now? Yeah, and do you know how? And this is what another thing about WB execs. WB execs are probably reading underneath his comments on Twitter saying, "Oh, fire you," and they're like, "Oh, maybe we should fire him," without even wait. Like, and this is the issue. We have to wait. We're not gonna see how good James Gunn is as the head of DC, as the co-head of DC, until 5 years from now. Like, let's revisit this in 2028 or 2029 and be like, "Yo, we've had 4-5 movies from man. This is where we're at. This is where the Batman verse." Do you know what I'm saying? And really be like,
a chance.
Let's compare this to the first 5 Marvel movies, or the first 5 Zack Snyder movies, or the first 5 DC movies, and then see.
You mean production-wise?
Production-wise, yeah. And that was WB's biggest issue from the beginning. And I said it, bruv, when Man of Steel came out and grossed 600 million, or 600 mil, 600 mil, yeah?
So, yeah, around that mark. It was like 600 million.
600,000.
No, 600 million.
No, 600,000. They wasn't close to $1 billion. Someone fact check me, please.
600 million. That's how much it made. Because
was it million?
Iron Man made 800.
Okay, yeah, that's what.
And that's when they were like,
"This is my pot."
That's dead.
Yeah, okay. So I was just making sure it was million and not 100,000 or whatever.
Okay.
But it makes 600 million, yeah. And they're like, "This is a terrible." And I'm like, "You lot are crazy. You're crazy. You just made a movie that made $600 million.
668 mil.
Okay,
box
cool.
office.
You just made a movie that made 600 mil. And do you know what they compared this movie to? First of all, The Dark Knight Rises, yeah, because that came out in what, 2012, and they also compared it to Iron Man 3, that came out after Avengers and made over $1 billion. And they're comparing it to these movies because these are the last 2 superhero movies that came out in the last 2 years.
Yes.
When you should be comparing Man of Steel to the first movie in Marvel's thing, which was Iron Man. Now, Iron Man made 800. Man of Steel made 600. To me, this is a big success. And they should have just went on the Man of Steel 2 and gone and followed that, but they didn't. They got scared and they was like, "Oh, throw Batman in there. Oh, throw the rest of the Justice League in there. Oh, Wonder Woman's got to have her own movie. No, wait. We need a female director." You man try to do, not that there's anything wrong with female directors, but they try to fix things after the fact. And also, they're listening to public opinion instead of believing in their creators, bro. Everyone who's left WB, they've just gone on to do better things, bro. And it's...
Some people have just left.
I mean, the people that left probably shouldn't have got the job in the first place. 100%.
All right.
100. That's how I feel. Bro, someone like James Wan, yeah, when he leaves WB, he's going to start shelling movies again. And then he's going to look back at his career and be like, "Why did I even do Aquaman?" No disrespect. Do you know what I'm saying?
Big production company, those kind of things, you know what I'm saying?
I hear that. But that's me saying that the guys that are good before will be good after.
Exactly.
And the ones that shouldn't Patty Jenkins, bro, we might never hear from again.
I ain't heard from her since 08.
Apparently she was doing a Star Wars and she was doing and doing Wonder Woman 3. But now we know her movies are dead. When we was telling you her movie was dead,
you man a misogynist. You hate women. Blah,
no,
blah, 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 blah.
we like good movies
and good trailers, by the way.
Yeah, and not the person who's shooting Rogue Squadron rolling around on an airfield on the rollerblades.
Crazy.
What are we doing here?
Crazy.
Imagine Zach doing that, just turning up on in a village, be like,
Zach don't want to do that.
Rebel Moon's coming, guys. Rebel Moon's coming, and walking away.
Zach wants to hold the axe and show his actor how to actually throw it into the person's head. Because he's involved. He's actually involved. He's not out here like stunting, bro.
Yeah.
And that is Patty Jenkins' version of stunting, being on roller skates, rolling around. My daddy was a pilot, so I can direct pilot movies.
No, man.
I don't know how that maths adds up, bro.
Have you even been in the ship before? You know what I'm saying? Like, the invisible thing.
Now I'm on Patty Jenkins' head. Patty, listen,
it's fine,
not
man.
personal,
Someone has to say it, man.
Yeah, someone does have to say it, man.
Someone has to say it, because a couple of years from now, I'm going to be saying the same thing about these lot complaining about the Flash movie. My man's been telling it's a good movie. Go watch the movie.
What? That's just down to personal choice at this point with that.
All right. Let's wrap this whole DC thing up. What do you, man, think, like, in terms of what we're going to get in the next, 5 years, yeah? Will we get more good DC projects than bad DC projects in the next 5 years?
I'm going to go with good. I cannot, bruv, yeah? One cannot be in the present and think negatively in the future. That's not how my mind works. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you have James Gunn. You know what I mean? So to me, it's gonna be more banging projects than anything. You know what I mean? I don't even believe we're gonna get one bad project.
Ooh!
I don't.
That's good energy, boy. That's good energy.
I want DC to win, bruv. You know when we had that whole Marvel uprise, everybody was going crazy.
You want the reverse.
I want, yeah, bruv. Because you know what? Not only this is good for DC, WB, yeah, but it's also good for competition.
100%.
And I'm not just talking about Marvel. I'm talking about every other company.
Come on.
Because this is how us fans win. You can't win and hope this thing's going to be dead and asking this guy to be fired. You're already losing. You are already losing. You're not going to get anything good. And you're going to keep being miserable like you've been on Twitter. So he diverts. Hey, you lot better start supporting James Gunn, man. Because imagine this energy, right? They're putting negatively towards James Gunn. Imagine you go on Twitter every day, yeah, and you show love to him the way we show Zach love.
Not affecting, man.
Bro, it's not about effect. It's about like
it's the positivity that's going into the projects he's doing, bro.
Exactly.
Every day he's going in and he's not worried about arsehole 356 saying la la la. And to be honest, from what I've been seeing of James Gunn, it don't really seem like he's worried about that, but it does seem like he is combating it. And that's why, and this is why I like him, because he is, and I've said it for time. Listen, as a leader, you have to be proactive. You get me? You have to be proactive. You move the cup before the kid knocks the cup over. Or you leave the cup there because you know the kid's going to knock the cup over so you can have the conversation with the thing. If you're the parent that don't even see the cup, you ain't the leader of the yard.
I don't see no cup.
Bruh! You know what I'm saying? That's my thoughts on it. On that situation there. What are you saying about the next 5 years?
Next 5 years, I also believe the projects are going to be good. I've liked James Gunn's movies. I would believe he would also see or be overseeing the projects and choosing the people who are going to be making the projects and be like, I like that. That's going to fly. It's almost like when everyone, like all these celebrities, including James Gunn himself, that said, I like The Flash. The Flash is actually a good movie. So it's like... You
think they're on point with their word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, when you're hearing like Tom Cruise saying, I like The Flash, and like, yeah, Tom, you're doing Mission Impossible.
But it was
good. They bought you out. And yeah, and it
but the movie was good. He wasn't like
Then you know, also, Tom Cruise, he's in the stunts.
Yeah.
That says something. So when you're seeing, he's saying The Flash is good, apart from bars CGI, which is mad. Well, obviously, that's not Tom Cruise's forte.
Yeah.
So when he's seen everything else, you're like,
he's
all
doing
right,
it in
cool.
real life.
Exactly.
He's never seen a green screen.
What's CGI?
No, he is.
He is it. Yeah, he is it. When they need CGI, they go and get him. They're like, yo, come, it's your turn.
Yeah, bro.
So it's like, yeah, so that's why I feel like James Gunn will be overseeing the project, choosing the people, seeing that their catalog of work and be like, all right, that fits with that. And I just feel like we just have to see from here on out, including the people who are in the comments saying, oh, I don't like this guy, I don't like that project, I don't know what's going on here. Again, I feel like even though there's negative energy, it's not affecting these guys. The same thing that the projects before, the projects afterwards, that's all white noise to them, man. Because they're going to make the stuff, and if it's banging, you know that they're like, comment section who? It's the, like you're saying, it's the execs that I've seen the comments be like, oh, fire my man. And something bad happens, like, all right, we're firing my man. They're the man that shouldn't be in the boardroom because it's a bit mad for them. But
yeah, man, I'm with you, man. Like, I think that with where we're at right now with DC, with the Batman series coming in terms of on HBO Max and Matt Reeves' universe continuing, the Joker sequel coming and that potentially continuing, as well as James Gunn continually doing what he thinks is right. And the reason I say it like that is because I like James Gunn, what he does. I don't love all of his movies. Yeah, like, I don't love all of his sensibilities, but all of his movies are good, and his sensibilities are all understandable for who he is. So from that aspect, I'm like, I might not love Superman Legacy, and I don't think that the Superman story that he's going to tell me is going to connect with me personally. Right. But I can guarantee it's a good movie because he knows how to tell good stories. He knows how to have characters interact with each other and it go, you know what I'm saying, and go well. So I feel like I can enjoy the movies even if it's not for me with James Gunn. So I definitely think the next 5 years, DC are going to be the big winners. Like, Marvel, if Marvel get back into this, it's not going to be until 3 years, almost like halfway through James Gunn's been shelling. And that then, so I feel like how everyone's talking about superhero fatigue and how, all of this, you man are crazy. 3-4 years from now, we're about to be back at the height of powers, bruv. The youngest new director's going to be coming in then, you get me, doing a madness. With Cybernerds might be directing the thing at that point as well. Bro, they already knew. They already knew we might be directing a thing by then, you get me? So
the only thing I feel like should change is this whole multiverse connected madness. That's what I feel like it's too much.
It's already changed.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's good because what I've been saying it for time. Obviously, it's not gone too great, but I feel like this would be more villain movies, which I feel like DC is doing anyway. But then in connected movies, I feel like people are tired of that because something like Marvel was what, 12
22?
Years?
Oh yeah, 12 movies. Yeah, 22 movies, 12 years.
It's deep, bro. Someone ain't gonna come into the Marvels and be like, now to watch TV shows, now to watch this, now to watch that. That's become long for a lot of people. And now, like, even with the Marvels, even with Batman, you only go watch one movie, jump on the Penguin. That might not even be super connected to number 2.
You're not gonna have to watch the Penguin. Definitely, I think that Matt Reeves is everything is gonna be standalone.
Yes.
Like, his Penguin show is gonna be like connected to the sequel, but you're gonna be able to watch that show and be like, yo, I watched a gangster show. It's set in Gotham on HBO, and I didn't watch the Batman 2.
And I feel like that's what people are kind of missing the mark. Where it's like, we don't need all this interconnecting, weaving stuff. You might see a character here and there and make it like good enough that you see said character, but if they appear in their own movie, good. But they don't have to be like Justice League and this group and that group, even though they said they're doing it with the Authority.
The Authority, yeah.
Superman, all this kind of stuff, cool. But like, don't keep always hitting.
Not every day these men have got to be texting each other or phoning each other and being on the same page.
Like,
listen,
Easter eggs, I think, is way better at this point than catalogs.
100%. I'm with it, man. Look, ladies and gentlemen, comment section below. But look, this is what we're gonna do. Don't go nowhere. It's over. We're not finished. We're not finished. And even when this live ends, there will be another live on the Cybernerds gaming channel. You man have got a gaming channel. I don't know where you've been, young man, but we have a gaming channel. And it's on a rise quickly and heavily. Go over there, subscribe. That's where the next live's going to be. But before you do that, we've got the Kraven trailer reaction. Man's been waiting for this thing. Man has been waiting for this. Hey! Someone's about to get fired on their first day. Jesus. All right, look. Are you all right?
Okay, we got a bunch of...
We got a bunch of super chats.
Yeah.
Let's get the super chats in first.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen, look. I think this is your last opportunity to super chat. So get them in now. Then we're going into this Kraven trailer reaction. Yeah? Let's go.
So we're starting off with Council of Dance.
Shout out to all my Canadian brothers.
Jeez, Maple team, yeah? TCN Fam, much love, brothers. Nerd question. If y'all could have a superpower set of 3 abilities, what would it be?
3 abilities?
I'm taking Wolverine's healing factor. See, the thing is, I always don't know about his bone structure. Like, because it wasn't a superpower, does it count?
Yeah, then it's different. It's different. You can heal.
Yeah, but no, the bones don't make him heal. The bones are indestructible.
Yeah.
The healing.
then you're talking about antimantium.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
That doesn't count. That's not superpower.
All right, I'm taking his healing factor.
Okay.
I feel like I want to take flight and invisibility as well. Like stuff like super strength, like but I've actually already got that shit, so I ain't really too worried about it. But I feel like the invisibility is mad because it gets seedy, innit? Like it's like you never see good man with invisibility. But I think for someone like me who's always present, invisibility would be good. Do you get what I'm saying?
So how would you use the invisibility?
I was gonna say that's
I'm just popping up on man them, like.
I'm
just popping up on a man.
Oh, okay. Because if I was to use invisibility, it would be more like mouse type invisibility.
What do you mean?
What?
So you see how Miles goes into like invisible
in Misfits.
Miles Morales.
Oh, Miles.
I was hearing mice as well. Yeah.
Mice.
Yeah.
Mice.
No, bro. Go.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying.
Miles. Yeah. What? He just uses it. Well, he gets. His is a flight or fight.
Yeah, kind of thing.
When he gets scared, he goes invisible.
Yeah. That's because
I ain't getting scared.
I ain't scared.
But you can't be popping up with man either, bro.
No, I'm popping up on you for sure.
Yeah, because then I'll get a heart attack, bro.
You need it. He needs to be watched and supervised.
I'm
popping up on Sam.
You know what?
In fact, that's probably
that's the good one.
Bro,
I would love
that
to see
needs
what
to be watched.
When it's
that needs to be watched. That's why I would be using it. There you go.
Then I'm Homelander.
You're Homelander.
Yeah. Unbreakable skin, laser eyes, and let's go with flight.
Okay. I'll probably go with speed, telekinesis, and I don't know the third one. No, we'll go for the third one. Don't know. Just be myself, I guess.
I'm putting a question mark on the invisibility, but the healing factor and the flight, I kind of need it.
Cool. All right. So the next one we've got Aladdin McLeod.
Yo, Mr. McLeod, what's popping?
What's good, fam? Thoughts on Jensen Ackles?
Ackles as Batman.
Ooh,
that would be legit.
Oh.
He definitely has the voice, the Bruce Wayne look.
He's got all of it.
Pull off
He's got all of it.
Father-son relationship.
That's Homelander's dad.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Super Soldier.
What's his name? Come on.
Something Soldier. Damn it.
Yeah. But 100%. I'd be I'd be all in for that. I've seen that fan posted quite a few places, and that's the kind of Batman that I could get behind, because he is the perfect blend of Keaton and Affleck, but in his own energy. Do you know what I'm saying? He's sick. He's super legit.
That's
so
a good one.
I'll definitely bang with that.
Another one from Aladdin McLeod.
Come on, get it in there.
Been watching you guys since 2020. All got me through the pandemic. Much love from Ohio. My favorite YouTubers of all time.
I mean, you can call us the GOATs if you want. Appreciate the love, man.
Appreciate the love and support.
Shout out to all the members in chat. I see you lot out there.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to all the members in chat. I see you lot out there. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Thank you.
That's what the Cybernet is about, you know.
Are we done with the super chats?
No. Christine came through.
Christine, what's popping?
What's happening?
Watching Spiderverse with y'all was a madness. Really grateful for you guys and all the joy you bring. Sending much love to the TCN fam. Yo, you know the thing about
I was in the cinema and Christine was sitting right here.
Yeah, I know, it's bad.
right here. You man. Right, she was sitting right here.
What I was saying is that the thing about meeting the fam in real life is that you get to know them. Like just like it doesn't even become about us. It's about like I want to know you. What do you do? I know you see us every day on the screen, but I want to know you who watch us, like what you do. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, man had a really nice conversation with Christine, and obviously with the other members that showed up.
The reason why I love that, yeah, is because it's like, yo, and shout out to everyone who pulled up because 24-hour notice.
Yeah,
it was terrible of us. And the next one, you're gonna legitimately get a lot of time. It's gonna get announced on July 1st. Can I say that now?
Go on then.
No, I'm not saying anything.
Oh,
but I'm saying on July 1st, the next meetup will be announced, and we'll be sticking to the date. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Wait till July 1st. It's gonna be another meetup. You're gonna get an opportunity to hang out. Can't tell you where it's gonna be yet, but you're gonna be involved. Boom, that's there. Christina, love you, thank you, appreciate you, and everyone who came up.
Council of Dance again, family. Which villain or villains would you want in the first Superman legacy movie? Also, Hans Zimmer run that thing back.
No Hans Zimmer on this, please. Hans Zimmer's done his Man of Steel thing, and he's got to let it go.
Oh, yeah,
someone else, you got to bring someone else in.
I gotta agree with that.
And villain, I definitely don't want Lex.
Yeah, I want to go with Amazo.
Amazo's alright, man.
I have to go with Amazo. Just seeing that Superman trying to combat himself that's not a Kryptonian.
But then if Amazo to be involved, wouldn't Lex have to be involved?
I mean,
not necessarily.
No, but that's the thing. If Amazo's the main villain, but Lex set it up, and you don't know Lex set it up until the end of the movie, I'm cool with that, because that sets up Lex for like later on. But I don't know, man. Superman villains are hard, bro. I think, I don't know. I don't even want to. I don't want to. I want to say Brainiac, but it's like there's so much stuff that has to happen before Brainiac. But we also don't know where this world is because they've already got villains. They've already got superheroes. That means there's already villains. So could be anyone. And I don't know, man. Who's the guy from? I got it. Superman Unchained. Who was the villain in Superman Unchained?
Atomic.
It was like a Doomsday type character. He was blue and red. He was huge. You man, that it's a new.
Oh, the other Kryptonian.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Wraith, Wrath, something like that. Something like that. A newer character that we don't know about, or is it like you see how they're doing Court of Owls? Something like that. Like let's freshen it up. Let's do something new, bro. We ain't even got time to Google this thing, bro.
You know what? It's just one of those where
that brother there.
This one.
Yeah. Wraith, something like that.
Mash up Superman in the first movie, bro.
But we need that, man. We need
bro, why Superman got to win?
That's what I'm saying, bro. You can just get hold some licks.
Justice in the American way.
Yeah.
Stop it.
It's Justice American way. Right? Jam. This guy's giggle kills me. Man like Jam. So they both look like Superman and.
It's a good point. Good casting, isn't it?
I mean, I feel like we agreed it was good casting.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Like I said, AI is winning nowadays, bro.
Appreciate the super chat, bro.
Oh, we got more. Harry, who's gonna platinum Spider-Man 2 first? Hashtag the Great Hunt.
Not Raven. Let's keep it.
Not Raven.
Not Raven.
Definitely not. We can all agree on that. I'm too busy playing Final Fantasy 7. Grateful and thankful.
What you putting that in?
Wait. Oh yeah, because you gotta win this bet too.
Yeah, I'm playing everything. It's alright, man.
That's mad. Another one from Harry saying grateful and thankful to call you guys brother since those Predator 02 Cinema days and before Comic Cons and live watch alongs. Glad you're part of my life. Thankful for you guys always. Harry.
What?
Harry, why is that? Harry's always trying to make someone cry, bro. Why are you always trying to make brother cry, bro?
Nah, it's cool, man.
I appreciate you, Harry, man. Appreciate you. Bro, Backpackers. Cheese.
Nah, that's a name and a half. Still love that.
Yeah, bro, is my partner in crime in traveling. So shout out to bro, Backpackers, man.
Come on.
He just wanted to give us a shout out, man.
I love it.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
I hope you started to plan the next trip, fam. Andrew Garcia, what's up, Cyber Nerds? You guys hyped for Deadpool? To be honest with you, I'm not even thinking of Deadpool right now,
bro. I'm not hyped for Deadpool, and I'm even more not hyped for Wolverine coming back in Deadpool 3 because I'm still hurt after what these man did to Josh Brolin and Cable in one movie.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
crazy.
man.
That's crazy. Keens.
Not man like Keith. Shout out to the president of the Maple Leaf man them.
TCN Fam, what do you guys think of Kraven the Hunter?
Bro, put the trailer on, man. Put the trailer on.
And that is
Put the trailer on.
Yeah, that's a perfect segue.
Wait, run it back. Run it back.
That's crazy.
Yeah. No. Yeah. All right, cool. What?
How are these men starting this team like that?
London.
All right.
My son, never show mercy. They are
Yo!
We are predators.
What? Is that
so wrong talking?
Boys,
that
Who's father with these kids, you know?
She died because you sent her away.
she was weak, sick in her mind. You know my business, yes? Power is about strength. If you show weakness, you will give our enemies an opening. Shoot.
No, the trailer.
Weak like his mother. Leave him.
What happened that day?
What?
The
I
lion's
stared
blood
death
was
in the
inside
face, and for the first time, I saw my true self.
Oh, I like this.
Tell me about this hunter.
They say he uses a connection with animals to track his prey. And once you're on his list, there's only one way off.
The 6 of us, and only one of you.
There's 6 of you now.
Oh shit! Oh!
Why do you hunt?
My father puts evil into the world. I take it out.
A bear trap!
Yeah.
Honor, you are exactly like our father. Just another man hunting for a trophy.
We're murderers. Isn't that what he taught us? You don't get to do that to me anymore.
Mr. Taglin? Mr. Taglin? Where's Mr. Taglin?
Oh, you're standing in him.
You're a goddamn lunatic.
Oh, you just figured that out now?
Jesus.
There is an animal in each one of us.
Don't you want to know why they call me the Rhino?
Whoa! No!
Oh, it was going so well.
What do you mean? See, I'm back. You know, listen. What do you mean? No, I'm going so well. Bro, I'm confused about everything. I'm confused. About everything. Look. Run the thing back. Just run the thing back. Let's just start with that. Let's just run the thing back. Like, there's so much goodness here, but then I'm feeling a lot of something else.
Yeah.
I don't know where to land right now. I'm liking this. The action's hard.
Yeah.
The action's hard.
This man's coming for Tom Cruise.
Now, Sam, we've established that the other day.
We are predators.
I don't know about this Russell Crowe thing. Why?
Boys,
The
your
Russian
mother is dead.
accent, it's a bit.
And then it's
Died
unknown.
because
I
you
didn't
sent
hear
her
no
away.
Russian
She was
accent.
weak, sick in her mind.
Oh, okay.
Bro,
I'm too busy making noise, bro.
Power.
I love that they're going with the straight gore, like, no holding back. Let's get it.
Weakness.
I don't know about this lion thing, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, are they doing experiments on this lion or something? Or this is the regular lion blood, bro? Because, bro, I'll go fight a lion if I'm going to turn into Kraven the next day, bro.
What injuries, bro?
Oh shit! Oh shit! He was punching lions the other day, weren't he?
What happened that
Bro, he got mauled by a lion and he got 2 little holes in him.
I stared death in the face, and for the first time, I saw my true self.
You don't want to work, bro.
This is tough though.
Tell me about this hunter. They say he uses a connection with animals to track his prey.
No, I'm with it. I'm with it.
There's only one way off.
I just want to see how this plays out.
There's 6 of you now.
It's Johnson.
I love this.
I love that, yeah.
Why do you hunt?
My father puts evil into the world.
I
take it out.
Great.
You're
exactly like our
Why
father.
not?
Just another man hunting for a trophy.
He's gonna say a villain there.
Isn't that what he taught us?
Bro, look what he's doing to man, bro. There's no way this guy's gonna be good, man. In fact, they're trying to make Venom look good, isn't it?
Mr. Taglin? Mr. Taglin? Where's Mr. Taglin?
Oh, you're standing in him.
Jeez, carried him.
You're a goddamn lunatic.
Oh, you just figured that out now?
I love the way he's moving here. Reminds me of X-19.
X-19.
What's the girl from
To be honest, it reminded me of
Don't you want to know
Morbius.
why they call me the Rhino?
That's how Morbius runs across the wall. This Rhino situation, oh man. Oh man.
That.
Sam, so what, Sam, you're not feeling it?
I'm liking the trailer. Action was good. Like, the dad's Russian. Obviously, Kraven's meant to be Russian. Like, for me...
He probably went to an American boarding school with an American mum.
I was about to say,
that's what I'm going to say.
changed man's whole whatever. Like, I don't feel like this is how man got his powers anyway. Wasn't he in a laboratory?
He got attacked. He got left for dead in the safari park,
Right.
and then someone came and gave him a special serum.
Yeah, wasn't it
and they
the
brought
girl?
it back.
So that's why he got the
actually
doctor,
cared.
So that's what I was saying. They changed everything. That's why
I mean, she's still there, so we don't know. We don't know.
That black girl.
You see, when they showed, we don't know. Yeah, it could be that chick there, bro.
But they just showed it.
They just showed.
I don't know what we saw. We saw the blood drop.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't know if that's her lion. We don't know if she was communicating with that lion. Like, we don't know none of that.
So that's what I'm saying. So it's changed.
Yeah.
Which is
Maybe,
fine.
yeah.
I'm saying that. Well, that's fine. But it's like the Rhino bit.
I didn't have an issue with the Rhino
I don't
bit.
have an
We didn't
issue,
see
bro.
the Rhino.
Yeah, just
knowing that the Rhino's in this and that is some sort of
DNA,
yeah, bruv.
splicing.
Because that then makes more sense into what's happened to Kraven. Because if that lion was genetically modified, and then that thing gets into him, and then that's what they're doing, it makes sense in terms of the whole animalistic world.
Yes.
And then even tying it all the way back to that dog shit movie Morbius, where he was doing where he was messing around with animal DNA as well. So I see the links. Now, I think the trailer is good. Trailer's good. The action's fire. I love the R-ratedness of it.
Oh yeah.
The spitting the my man's face or nose into the camera, all of that. The bear traps on man's neck, all of that. Here for it.
Gully.
I just don't. Is it him? Is it Aaron? I
like him as
something. I feel something's off, but I don't know what it is.
I'm on the opposite side.
100% all in.
Listen, this is a certified Black Ace Ventura trailer, bro. I love it, bro.
Certified Black Ace Ventura
I
trailer.
love it, bro. I love everything they showed here. Like even like the ferocity of it, like even the whole thing with his dad, like getting rid of all the weaknesses and stuff like that. And
I'm with that.
And him being the weak one, but then a lion like bringing man back and he just embracing the whole animal thing. I think the trailer was really good, man.
Run it back, man. Let's go again. What you got?
My only reservation is please keep this guy a villain, man. Just keep this man a villain.
He's not a villain, bro. He's not. Look at the trailer. Look at the trailer. He's not a villain, bro.
So the tag is for his dad then, not Kraven.
I don't care, bro. The tag has got nothing to do with the movie.
Kill his dad.
Kraven's a villain, bro.
I hear what you're saying, but this tag's on every movie, bro.
That's my point. They said it about Venom. Man's not a villain.
Because they're gonna be good, bro. They're gonna be. Sony don't know how to do that.
Then don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I just don't think they know how to do it, Sam. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they don't have Spider-Man.
Yeah, which they kind of alluded, or it's like arachnids are coming down a man's face.
We know Spider-Man's coming.
I hope so. That's what I'm saying. But it's like, obviously, they're saying he's the opposite side of his dad, where the dad's creating evil, I'm cleaning it up. So you're technically killing bad guys.
I'm hoping
anti-hero-wise.
he kills all the bad guys and ends up taking his dad's position unknowingly.
Okay.
Like, oh, Dad, you was bad to me, so I'm gonna undo your work. And through doing that, he realizes, oh shit, to really make a difference, I actually have to just be him, but be better. And by trying to do that, he's actually evil.
Like, to me, I can't see this guy going good, simply because like he's taking as you can see, the blood of a lion, and what's the lion supposed to be the king of the jungle?
Yeah, but he's fighting people worse than him. That's why, for me, he's a good guy.
Exactly,
he's a good bro. He's not a bad bruv. I don't care how he kills man. Wolverine chop a man every day, bro. Yeah. He's a good guy, bruv. Bruv, I'm not seeing no villain here at all.
The difference between Wolverine and this dude is that, bro, this guy goes after our heroes. Where Wolverine's
fought every hero that this brother's fought and probably done better against them than he has.
Then Wolverine's also a villain. Then.
Definitely. Let's run this thing back.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just like, bruv, we know Kraven is Kraven. If Spider-Man comes into this thing and they're all buddy, bruv, I'm not gonna...
They're not gonna... Well...
I'm not gonna let you ruin this trailer for me, Sam.
No, I'm not ruining anything. They're clearly making the Sinister Six.
Bro.
Clearly making that, but, bro...
This man could not be a good person, bro.
Wait, doesn't he turn good in Spider-Man, though?
I mean, they end up working. They work together, he loses it, he chills out. You know what I'm saying? Bro, he's not, bro. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back.
2023 was.
Run it back.
Woo, I can't get over that bear trap.
That bear trap's mad.
And once we got onto spiders,
they got to just,
they just got to loot to Spider-Man.
I'm liking the running thing, though.
I love it, man. I love that show.
My son,
look at that.
never show
London
mercy.
as well.
They are prey. We are predators. Boys, your mother is dead.
They was at boarding school,
you
bro.
sent her away.
And he just comes collecting to tell them.
Sick in her mind. You know my business, yes? Power is about strength. If you show weakness,
they never got, I don't know why they got Russell Crowe, but I do know why they got Russell Crowe, but they shouldn't have done it.
Shoot.
That like way too big.
Look at it.
Never be modified.
Like his mother. Leave him.
He's got muscle on muscle, bro.
What happened?
He said leave him.
I stared death in the face, and for the first time, I saw my true self.
Tell me about this hunter. They say he uses a connection with animals to track his prey. And once you're on his list, there's only one way off.
The six of us, and only one of you.
There's 6 of you now.
He's fucking him up with an elephant tusk. You see that, bro?
Why do you hunt?
My father puts evil into the world. I take it out.
Oh!
Think you're some kind
He's
of
the hero, bro.
Exactly
He's the
like
hero.
our father.
He's going after
Just another
Spider-Man.
man
Because
on
Spider-Man's
gang
off the same genetic stuff that he's off. And that Rhino's off as well. So he's hunting all the animals. Bro, he's a good guy here, bro.
You don't get to do that to me anymore.
He's gonna go get Rhino, and he's gonna go get Spider-Man, because Spider-Man's genetically modified off the same shit that made Rhino, and the same shit that accidentally gave him these lion powers, isn't it? So he's gonna see that as taking the evil out of the world that his dad was in. If you find out that his dad was working with all Norman Osborn to do all of this scientific shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good way. That's a good way to spin it.
Right.
There is an animal in each
Well,
one
see,
of us.
look, ladies and gentlemen, like we said, we've got a live starting imminently on the Cyber Nerds gaming channel. Make sure you're heading over there. If we're not going to see you there, thank you for being on this live stream. We really appreciate you. We've got new videos coming out every day this next month. year and this next season that we're in with the Cyber Nerds, all new levels. I'm LAJ.
Raven the GS.
Mr. Blitz.
Shout out to Max on the buttons, and we will see you next time. Peace.